LGBTQ plus. You know what? I miss penis. I'm the one who should apologize. I don't lie. I don't like to lie. Boom! Boom! You gotta love Vinnie Carlino. Bud Light. And Bud Light. So, but, you know, I, for the most part, drink a Miller Lite. And Bob, welcome back to the show. Did your girlfriend have a good time?
I'm just trying to be a nice guy and you're accusing me? Oh, I'm being a nice guy?
It's unbelievable what a creep this guy is. Did we go to a drive-thru after that? Hillary Clinton compares Trump to Hitler. I didn't know what a sick, twisted fuck he was. Hillary Clinton. I've been comparing Trump to Hitler since I started doing this show. I literally was feeling like shit. I thought maybe I had COVID or something.
Double Point. A Stuttering John Melendez roundtable discussion.
Welcome to Point Dabble Point, the show where everything goes off without a hitch. It's a weekly discussion. We get caught up on all things Dabbleverse. I am Carl from Who Are These Podcasts. Joining me as always from the Uncle Rico Show and the Shuli Network, it's Shuli Agar.
Aaron is gay.
Hi, Carl. How are you?
I am fantastic. Also from WATB and the Bladtcast, Christian Blatt is joining us.
Hello, hello.
And from Once Over with Kaylee, Lucy Typebox is on the show.
What about Aaron being gay? I don't know. Something like that.
Perfect. You nailed it.
Thank
Lucy.
you.
Thank you for being here. Thank all three of you for being here. We have a lot to talk about today, but I want to remind everyone, if they want to interrupt us, if they want to ruin the show, if they want to make it all about them, if they want to annoy everyone, the hosts, the people who are watching, you can do that at supertip.gg/WATP. Get those AI voices going in the Supertip system. So Stuttering John was caught being a total piece of shit back when he was on the Howard Stern show, and someone just brought this to light, and I'm looking forward to playing that, especially because I want to get Shuli's take on it. Evil David Letterman was in studio, which is always great.
A genius.
Evil Dave is always great. And
rest in peace.
Gary brings up something going on with John that I don't think John wanted shared. And that's always fun to hear. Also, we have Opie talking about the Dabbleverse. Kevin Brennan's upset about Supertips because Playboard doesn't show the income.
Oh, what's he going to do with all his free time now?
Oh, he can't go to Playboard and see who's winning and where the numbers are and talk about how this guy made this and that guy made that. Oh,
wow.
No.
Poor darling.
It's disappointing. SteelToe tells us all about his big anniversary weekend. We have some things to talk about with that. I don't know if you guys saw his karaoke.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, yeah. It's something.
It's going to be tough to cover that because, you know, everyone was following it wire to wire. Nobody wanted to miss a minute of the big anniversary weekend.
Of course.
We'll do what we can.
It was packed. I was just watching Patrick Melton. He's had some video from the comedy show where Aaron came up dressed as Hulk Hogan. He must have been planning this out months in advance, right?
Well, it's a good thing Hulk Hogan died.
No shit. What was he going to do? That was his only thing that he had was being Hulk Hogan.
But here's a funny side note to that is a day or two before the anniversary show, he was on there chastising Bubba the Love Sponge and claiming that Bubba was being phony towards Hulk. He's trashing Hulk Hogan or like spreading rumor. Meanwhile, all Bubba was saying was that Hulk was in the hospital and it was not good and it doesn't look good. And it turns out he was right.
Yes. And I played this on WATS, Bubba saying all that stuff. And then he did a victory lap afterwards, which I was like, props to Bubba. He earned this one.
Yeah, and then when it was confirmed that Hulk died, Bubba came on, said some very nice things, took a lot of the blame on himself for the reason why their relation, which he should have, and was very he was a stand-up guy about it. And then Aaron goes on his show and calls Bubba a piece of shit, and then a day later goes and does Dead Hulk Hogan hosting the anniversary show.
Yeah, go figure.
Right.
It's almost like Aaron talks out of both sides of his mouth or something.
I mean, the greatest ones in the Dallaverse are giant fucking hypocrites, apparently. So
I've noticed that. But
yeah,
Bubba also called out like Eric Bischoff and like his business partners and family members who just wanted to make sure no one knew about his health problems because they're trying to get, obviously they're launching this new wrestling federation, whatever that is. It's like real wrestling for some reason. Cool.
Yeah, freestyle. I mean, I don't.
Wrestling, yeah.
I believe it's All American Wrestling. I could be wrong, but
All American Wrestling.
He's doing a good job keeping the brand. It's a good thing Bubba was right because if he'd been wrong, it would have been the most humiliating thing that ever happened in his life involving Hulk Hogan.
Oh no, Christian, that's not true at all. There's actually another really big incident. I'm surprised you don't know about it. It was like in the news and stuff.
No, I don't follow stuff that happens in Florida. I think.
Oh yeah, no. Hulk Hogan fucked his wife.
What?
On
Heather?
video.
Oh my God! I remember when everybody in the Stern Show went down.
Consensually, you can see it on video. She had no problem with it.
I gotta say, didn't Hulk Hogan have to testify that his penis isn't 10 inches long? And he goes, Terry's penis is not 10 inches long, but Hulk Hogan's penis is definitely 10 inches.
I know two things about wrestling. I know about Rowdy Roddy Piper, and I know about Hulk Hogan's penis, and that's the extent of my wrestling knowledge.
You should make a documentary. That's all you need to know.
Hulk's known throughout the years as being a pathological liar about so many things.
Oh yeah, he almost got the job of playing bass for the Rolling Stones. He almost got the gig of playing bass for Metallica. He was drafted by Major League Baseball. He's got a lot of doozies.
My favorite one, he was the first one they approached about the Foreman grill. They wanted to make the Hulk Hogan grill, and he said, doesn't work for me, brother. And then George Foreman became a gazillionaire from it.
I didn't even know that one.
No one knows that one because it could be he just made that shit up, is my point.
No, I didn't know he made that one up. I know a lot about his doozies over the year, but okay. Well, yeah, that's what SteelToe's up to. So we'll be looking at him reflecting on his very successful weekend. And if we have time, Karmic X was hanging out with Felicia Gillespie over the weekend.
Insane.
Yeah. Did you watch that, Lucy?
I did.
Okay. Well, maybe we will get to that then because I'm interested in your take on it.
I'm interested to see if I have a take on it. I mean, if you told me,
I hear
these two people are in a hotel room, I'd be like, okay, and
I hear you. I felt the same way about Mr. Kill Everything and Ashley Cummings. I'm like, okay, so we fingered her. Whatever. What are we doing? But the only reason why I was intrigued by this, and Frog sent it over, the reason why I was intrigued by it is because Karmic is the man walking through the valley of men.
Sure.
But I digress.
Away.
And then when he's sitting next to a girl, he's like a 16-year-old. He's never talked to a girl before.
He
so
cries
awkward.
all the time.
Yeah,
How is he the man walking through the valley of men?
His energy is off.
No.
It's real off. And he's like scared to be in a city. It's a whole thing. Anyway, we might get to that.
I think we have to now.
we might have to now. Let's start with Opie, though. I was covering this on WATP this weekend. Opie did a stream on Friday morning, but I didn't get to some of the things that Opie was talking about as far as Jocktober and him being Jocktobered and his thoughts on that. Now, if anyone's not paying attention, I've said from the get-go, Who Are These Podcasts is based on the Jocktober segment of Opie and Anthony. I loved that segment. It was my favorite. And when my buddy Kevin and I were talking about starting up a podcast, I said, what if we did Jocktober, but for podcasts? So I've never made any claims to be creative or to
Stole it. Sorry,
Correct.
I was coughing.
Stolen. Yes,
Yeah.
that is real rich coming from you, Shuley.
I know. I don't get a chance to throw that out, so I
know,
figured
right?
I'd take it.
Had a lot of fun with that, didn't you? So anyway, what's great now is that people talk to Opie about that, and he has to address it.
What bothered you this week? Are you just begging to get Jocktober now?
So to put some context on this, Opie does FU Fridays. All the shit he used to make fun of other radio morning DJs for doing, he does. So it's like he's trying to get like the call-ins coming in. What's bothering you this week? It's FU Friday. Let us know.
Who the man? Who the man? Who the man?
Who the man? Yeah.
It's
So-
What's Your Problem Wednesday. Give us a call.
By the way, his
Barnes
hair
and-
hasn't looked this good since the 90s. This is crazy.
Oh, he talked about he got a haircut. I never pulled this clip. I didn't find it that interesting. He was in Manhattan because he dropped the kids off, and then he had to go check on the apartment. And then he went to Gebhardt's to film one of those amazing episodes he does with his buddies at the bar. And then he goes to the barber that he goes to get his haircut, and his barber isn't there. The barber's son is there. And Greg goes, "You know what he does, right? You know what my thing is?" And the barber goes, "Yeah, of course I do." And then he gave him a fade. Opie's like, "That's not how I do my hair at all. What the fuck?"
Poor Opie thought the dad was coming home and talking about his celebrity client at the dinner table. So now everybody in the family knows the haircut.
Hush, hush. This is how Opie likes his hair done. Listen up, everyone.
Razors are number 3, and then it's finger length up top. Are you listening?
There's going to be a day when it's on you to keep my legacy alive with Opie. No, it didn't happen because he got a weird haircut and he doesn't like it.
He's never looked better.
Yeah,
I think it's fine.
Well, I mean, he comes into a barber shop and goes, "You know what I get," and then is mad that he didn't get what he wanted. Like, all you got to do is tell him what you want. They can make it happen.
Right. Or when they put on the number 1 on the shears on the razor and they start going, just be like, nope, that's not it.
Right.
You're the one who's been there before. Anyway.
Barnes and Noobs, you got to go to. What are you talking about? It's my staple bit I've been doing a long time. It gets people talking about stuff, and then it gives content. I got rid.
So he blocked Barnes and Noobs.
Barnes
for
and
just
Noobs
saying,
didn't
what are we
deserve
doing?
it.
Trying to get Jocktobered?
I thought that he had blocked Barnes and Noobs like 3 months ago.
Yeah, he blocks Dang Lizard every other week.
Yeah,
Barnes
yeah.
and Noob, a lot of these guys.
Barrister.
Yeah, they're
he
just
gets-
in temporary timeout, I guess.
Carl, do me a favor. Just look in the chat. Clay Dabbler's in there, and he's saying all of the people you could have sent the link, and you chose Christian. Now, I would love for you. Can I send him the link and see if he has
Yeah,
the balls to come on here?
I would love it if
Thank
they
you.
claim on.
By the way, Carl, if 4's a crowd, I would step aside if it meant you could get the talent.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right,
we-
good
we
seeing
can
you,
upgrade.
Christian.
Listen,
Take
yeah,
care,
we can
man.
upgrade Clay for
Fine.
sure.
He can also co-host 2 of these broadcasters tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern with Eric Zane. That it's fine. Clay Dabbler, I worship at the altar of Clay Dabbler.
Oh, you're already turning it down. Then
He's
what are you?
already turning it
Then
down.
what are you
Oh.
complaining about? Step up, dude. You're
Clay
sitting here
Dabbler,
crying.
I know how this works. Trucker Andy said no. All right, that's how I'm here today.
All right,
That's
I won't send the link.
That's disappointing.
I'm just saying, I would love it if Clay came on.
I got Clay blue balls now, thanks to Shuley. I wouldn't even known about it.
Yeah.
Well, I just saw him, just pounding his fists over there in anger that nobody's on here to, I don't know, take John's side or trash us. By all means, come on in.
Never happens.
And him too, man. Believe it or not, I don't pay attention to losers online like trying to beat me up on a regular basis. It's gay. It's gay.
Gay.
Yep.
So's that haircut.
Opie got the memo from South Park that woke is gone and you're allowed to say gay now over and over again. He doesn't pay attention, even though someone goes, "What are you trying to get Jocktobered?" And Opie filled in all those blanks. I don't pay attention to the people who are on the shows and they're talking about me and making fun of the show. I don't know what you're talking about. Sounds like you do.
Yeah.
Gay. It's stupid.
It was cool when he did it, though. Remember?
Right.
They've done nothing with their lives or careers. Nothing.
This is where he's talking about me specifically because he's talked about me a lot. Where I don't know how much he's followed my career. I assume not a ton.
Well, you know what you need to do? Start FU Fridays next week. He'll start following you closely.
Literally nothing. They've never been in the actual show. So why would that bother me on any level? I think it's lame AF.
Well, that's interesting. So if I had all right, so the platform's not big enough for it to bother him, but if there could be a platform big enough for it to bother him.
But he's saying that while he's blocking people on this tiny platform where he's not bothered.
On a much smaller platform.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's saying that while he's talking to 32 people. And, I see almost 700 right now, and we're just getting started.
But isn't that odd, though, to say, oh, well, that's not even a big enough show for me to worry about it. You're admitting that you would potentially be affected by that and worry about it by saying that. It's like, what is the number? It's like that old joke where it's like, would you ever have sex for money? It's like, no, definitely not. What about $1 million? Well, yeah. All right, how about 50? What, 50?
Right.
Like, we're negotiating here. What do you mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's that old thing. Thank you.
Oh, Marcus is bothered because cannabis is, see, there you go. This is why we do it. Cannabis still illegal in Kentucky?
There you go, Opie. Justification for FU Friday right there. What a great conversation starter that is. So Opie claims... Oh, so go ahead, Opie.
Well, I was just going to say the segue is very reminiscent of SteelToe, where he's like, doesn't bother me. I make them all go crazy. All right, guys, cannabis still illegal in Kentucky. Some boring fucking headline, you know?
Marco Rubio said what? Coming up after the super chat. So then Opie, who isn't paying attention and doesn't care, is bothered by this, which I believe has something to do with WATP.
See, talk about the weather. I don't even know where this is coming from. I can't tell you how dumb this is. Do I spend a shit ton of time talking about the weather? Is that what
every episode?
Yes, you do. And not only that, but it looks like a beautiful day. Give me the weather report, dang it.
I don't need it. I can see it. It seems like it's a nice day.
What somebody's trying to say? Because it's stupid.
Yes, it is stupid, but you do it every show anyway.
The other thing that Opie does that's amazing, and I don't know how he doesn't notice this, is he goes, guys, stop doing this thing that annoys me. Every episode, all episode, like, guys, I told you that thing annoys me. Stop doing that. Like, it does.
This whole clip is just that. It's him going, when they go talk about the weather, first thing he says is, I don't even know where that's from. Yeah. Which it 100% proves you know exactly where that's from.
Yep.
And then when they ask him something earlier, and he goes, it's gay. And now you're on your deck in the Hamptons, a beautiful day, and you're just going, gay, lame AF. It bothers you, dude. It bothers you.
It's so obvious that it bothers him. And that's why he's getting more and more people messaging him this stuff. I'll have more examples in a moment. But he does not understand how to deal with these people. And the people who put up the chat, the free chat, the most are the ones who can't handle it. I don't understand why this is his show format. He's so fucking lazy. He can't write down 5 or 6 things to talk about and just do a show and ignore the chat. He has to sit there and just be like, what's bothering you guys? Oh, my weather report's bothering you? Fuck you, blocked. You asked.
Well, when the chat provides gold like Golden Earring lost guitarist George Kumans, obviously he doesn't need to prepare for the show. I would like to hear his take on Golden Earring. I'm sure it's great.
You think he probably did like a 2-hour episode about it? Like when you
probably
found out that Ozzy died in the middle of WATP?
He might even have sang Radar Love. That would have been worth tuning in for.
Oh, he did.
Oh, good.
I want to play that. He can't help himself. This is my new thing. And guys, be cool about this, okay? Don't tell him. Be cool.
Go ahead.
In the chat, you got to get Opie to sing songs because he can't help himself. Anytime you put song lyrics in, he just starts singing it. Does he know what the words are? No. Does he know the melody? Not even close. It's great.
So it's a lot like Aaron's karaoke over the weekend.
Holy shit. That karaoke. We're going to play it. We are going to play it. I promise you that. But yeah, let's see if he starts singing Radar Love here.
Golden Earring lost guitarist George Koymans, technically 5. I don't know. No, we can't count him in the celebrity death thing. I mean, look, come on. Golden Earring had what? One song, Radar Love, which was a great song.
Oh my God.
You know, when you talk about driving songs,
Oh yeah.
greatest driving songs of all.
It gets him off my greatest driving. He's such a hack.
Guys, we're putting FU Friday on hold. It's driving songs Friday right now, guys.
He's so hacky. That's his first thought. It's like, all right, let's see what Rolling Stone magazine says are the best driving songs. The top 50 coming in. So Opie is taking all this credit for trying to mend the fence with one Jim Norton, because of course Jim's idol passed away this past week, Ozzy Osbourne. This is the tweet that Opie sent over to Jim Norton. He says, today's Opie Radio podcast starts with a few thoughts on Ozzy Osbourne and the playing of his infamous 18 pounds of birthday books at Jim Norton gave Ozzy, RIP to an insanely lovable human. So he feels the need to actually copy in Jim so that he'll see this. And then he has the balls to take credit for this as if he's being the bigger man. This is not him being the bigger man. Jim Norton wasn't like, dude, Opie, thanks so much, man.
He was
You know how
cordial.
many people messaged Jim Norton when Ozzy Osbourne passed away?
Right.
Jim Norton must have gotten 10,000 messages immediately.
Everyone.
The last thing that he cares about is Opie.
Is Opie
Yeah.
at tagging him?
Sharon got less
tweets.
messages when
Right.
Ozzy
It's
died.
possible.
It's
Right.
so stupid. And Opie has to pat himself on the back for doing this as if this was like a nice gesture. No, it's just looking for clicks. You're just promoting your show. And you're tagging Jim to get people talking, to get more people looking at your link and to watch the show. That's all this is.
Number 3, there's more.
So this is Sam saying, hey, Opie, massive respect for the message to Jim. That was a good thing to do. And so Opie starts going through all the things that he's done where he's the bigger man. He's the better person. We're already at number 3 as we pick
Good
up on
God.
this clip.
More of these. It's just one way I live my life, if you want to know the truth.
There's a tell. Anytime Opie is not confident with what he's saying, he says, if you want to know the truth.
Found out that Anthony had major heart surgery, and things, I don't know if you know this, but things have been insanely ugly between me and Anthony over the last 11 years. I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you've been
Who else is
following
watching this? Of course they know this.
Yeah, I know, right?
And then I found out that
someone's just tuning in. They're like, who's this Anthony character? I just like Opie Radio. I didn't know.
He really is stuck in radio. Like he's resetting topics, doing
Yeah.
time and weather, traffic reports. It's like, it's YouTube, dude.
Yeah, we know.
he had major heart surgery. So I reached out to the fucking guy. And I say the fucking guy because that was the day I was like, I'm pretty good. I'm good. And then he was happy that we weren't taking shots at each other. And he also, really appreciated that I reached out. And then I guess he had to impress his low level podcasting friends. So he went right back to trashing me.
Impress his low-level podcasting friends.
That's you, Carl.
I know. It's me. It's Shuley, because he's talking about when Anthony came on DabbleCon 2,
Yep,
and we were doing the Opie segment.
absolutely.
Here's something
Well,
I know
if
about
we're
Anthony.
low level, what level is he at?
Right. No shit. But here's something I know about Anthony. He doesn't do anything he doesn't want to do. Everything Anthony does, he does because he enjoys it.
Yep.
There's not one thing that Anthony's going to do that's good. He's going to be like, all right, I guess if it's going to impress Carl, I guess I'll make fun of Opie. I'd rather not. No,
And-
people make fun of Opie because it's fun.
And if you are running down a list of the times you were a bigger person, then you're
Yeah.
basically just saying I'm a piece of shit because I can remember all the times I wasn't.
Yeah, you're keeping score, which makes
Right.
you not a bigger person. Yeah.
Right.
That-
Also,
yeah,
also
I'm sorry,
reading.
the irony was not lost on me on this.
Yeah, and reading the scores out loud also doesn't make you a better person, too.
It was, hey, idiot. It was an opportunity, you jerk. It was an opportunity to at least just have a dumb truce.
Oh, he's so salty.
But I truly think Anthony can't help himself. He can't. And he wanted to impress his friends in front of 100 people at a comedy club. So he went all in on me. I'm like, oh, okay.
In front of 100 people at a comedy club. This is so disingenuous. Like, all these guys do this thing. It's like, oh, you just want to impress 100 people at a comedy club? Well, yeah, but then we put it up online and there was 20,000 views on it. So
I wasn't at that comedy club, but I saw that too somehow. Opie.
Yeah, right. Isn't that crazy how that works? Also, the thousands of people who paid for the stream, but yeah, whatever.
But
I borrowed somebody's password, but whatever.
Fuck!
You know what's really crazy about this is this was a moment. This was a moment where things could have changed for him.
Mm-hmm.
He puts out the tweet. He tags Norton, which was unexpected. Norton responds kindly. They're cordial to each other. Everybody could see it. And I'm sure you looked at the comments under, when Jim responded. Everybody was so thrilled that these two were just talking.
Yeah.
So how about instead of going on and bragging about what a great guy you are for tagging Jim in the tweet, talk about that moment. Give yourself credit for noticing the books there. Take a victory lap on that.
Yes.
Yes. So Christian on Who Are These Broadcasters brought up the clip of that moment where Ozzy's in the studio and Jim gives him a present and Ozzy
hilarious
there. So funny. And I think it was Opie who was filming, right? He was
absolutely.
Well, what I realized also, Sam Roberts had a camera too, but Opie zooms in on the books while Ant's talking about something else. So
and nobody
it is a rare moment where you have to give Opie some credit.
Right. And Norton didn't notice. Kumia didn't notice. And it's this amazing moment where Opie's like, look, and everybody sees it at the same time. Fucking hilarious. Why not build on that? Why not be like, man, that was a crazy moment. That was the good times, blah, blah, blah. And build on that. Build something.
Play the clip. Talk about how it went down, what you witnessed, what you saw.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Instead of all that, he just goes, let me tell you how great I am.
Let me tell you how great I am.
Yeah.
It was another win for the Ope.
Whatever. Good luck with your life. And then that leads to Jim Norton,
I should tell you what number 2 was when he's going through patting himself on the back. Don Geronimo from the Don and the Mike show. His wife passed away unexpectedly. She was pretty young, too. Remember when that happened. And Opie took the high road. So should we talk about this on the show? And Opie's like, nah, his wife passed away. Wow. What an amazing person you are, Opie. You didn't clown a guy whose wife just died. Nice.
Heart of gold. Heart of gold.
Yeah, you're the best. Appreciate you.
Ozzy was everything to Jim Norton. My God. I mean, everything. And we thank Jim Norton today because of him. We got in the Ozzy world. Ozzy wasn't going to come on Opie and Anthony if it wasn't for Jim Norton. I mean, we were very popular, very famous for a while, but we didn't have the juice to get Ozzy Osbourne on our radio show. There's no fucking way. I'll be honest. But because of Jim Norton, Ozzy started doing our radio show, and he did it a few times, and he was absolutely awesome. His moniker, the Prince of Darkness, it doesn't fit Ozzy. Because when
wow, what a hot take. We haven't all seen the Osbournes where he's stepping in dog shit in his house and screaming to his wife. Yeah, we all know he's a human at this point.
I kind of like that clip, though, because at least he's giving credit where credit is due. That is a little bit more of what we want to see with him.
He doesn't do it very often.
No matter how deplorable he is for me, there are moments like this where I'm like, I kind of want to see the positive story arc. I want to see him come back up and do good. He won't, but I would like to see it.
Well, keep in mind this comes after he gave himself credit. And
he spent however long making a list of all the wonderful things he's done. So,
Missy B has a good comment in the chat there, Carl, relating to this.
The chat right now. Let's see what she says.
It's a good thing.
Jury replied to Opie's tweet to open it up to a memorial discussion to fans. Opie's reaction just shows he was purely explaining Ozzy's death to manipulate Jimmy. Yes. Right.
Yeah.
That's all it was optics. And that's it right here where he's on here taking credit, patting himself on the back for it.
Not even it's algorithm, right? It's for him. He's thinking viral.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's
he's
why he
like,
tags Jim on that with a link to his podcast.
Yep.
Well, so I hear what you're saying, Lucy, where it's finally he's going, hey, this other person did things that were good, and that's why the show was good. And then not long after that, wow, does he take credit for something that he should be taking zero credit for?
South Park is amazing. Are you kidding me? You know that they have their roots slightly. I'm not going to oversell this, but they have their roots slightly in the Opie and Anthony show.
No.
When we were up in Boston at WAF, the only station that really rocks, we were on the South Park thing very, very early, way before they had a TV show. It was a viral video. What was it again? It was Jesus fighting Santa Claus, right? And we got a copy, and we.
This was the evening show that you did from 7 to midnight on an alternative rock station. Okay, yeah, I'm sure you're the reason why Trey Parker's successful.
Yeah, Opie and Anthony were the only one. Well, Opie was the only one who knew about that video,
Yeah,
Carl.
right.
Yeah. None of us saw it.
It wasn't viral before there was such thing as viral videos, right?
We started playing clips from that on our radio show. We're like, this shit is hilarious. And Matt and Trey, very early on, then they signed to do South Park. They're not famous yet, really. They're known for this viral thing, of course, but they're not like filthy rich yet or anything like that. And they called the Opie and Anthony show back in the day, and they were very appreciative that we were, playing some South Park clips on our radio show. Way before anybody else.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys know this, but my ex-husband was actually an extra in basketball, which really, it means that the power of my blowjobs is what made Trey and Matt get famous.
I mean, that's more believable than what he said.
That I'm going to go along with, except for the fact you would actually blow your husband. That part I'm not buying.
We were happy.
I want to remind people that we do have an opportunity for you to make the show all about you. Supertip.gg/WATP. You can go there and interrupt the show like Dave Daffler is doing.
Tits.
The great Adam Bush with his catchphrase, tits.
Hey, Lady K, I wasn't drunk on air. I was buzzed. But you wouldn't know the difference. You know what? You're getting sued, you son of a bitch.
If you haven't seen, we're putting out all of John's episodes on Stephanie Miller. First, he was a guest, then he was hired to run the board on that show. So we have a two-parter on his first ever day on the job of Stephanie Miller. And I will never forget, I made the claim that John likes to drink or get drunk while he's working.
Yeah.
And John goes, I'm going to sue Carl. That is not true. He can't prove that.
Every clip, right?
I'm watching the first ever episode he's ever done of Stephanie Miller's show. His first day on the job. And he's drinking wine, and Stephanie goes, yeah, he's got like 17 empties upstairs. He's drinking beers since noon. It's like, Jesus Christ.
He had to get ready to run that board.
Oh, he's not good at it, Shuli. You ever watch you've probably been on radio stations before. You ever watch the board op? Are they constantly moving all of the faders up and down?
Not if they're good. I mean, yeah. I mean,
certainly not.
No.
Drunk engineer coming in.
Titties are on point, but enough about Christian blood.
Yeah, stop taking credit for that, Lucy. I see you up there.
Thank you, Baggy Monster.
So, SJ, you need Viagra and Coke to get hard. As my girl Shania Twain would say, that don't impress me much.
Yeah, that was another thing. The Stuttering John interrupted the conversation to talk about how he takes Viagra when he's doing Coke. Cool, dude.
You got to
counteract. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed except now he's doing Viagra and Coke with Hitman Dan. Not chicks.
Donna G.
Oh, hey, Lucy Tightbox looking stunning.
Hi, Donna.
That's exciting.
Hi, Donna.
Jim Jones Beverage Company.
This is for the brain and 3 girls upright. She may not have a core or private, can't tell, but she is measured and has a soothing and assuring delivery. We need a Bland Mike and Kaylee show.
That Mike Morris you're talking about?
No, Blind Mike.
Oh, I saw Bland Mike.
I like that better. Wes Little, $5. Hey, Carl, guess what? Cock meat sandwiches. You got me again. Looking stunning, Lucy. You too, Shuli.
Thank you, Angel.
Dave Doors, $2. I only tune in to stare at Lucy's great smile.
Thank you.
Team Queef and Beef. Lots of incels here talking shit about my girl Lucy. Cornballs, she wouldn't give you a second look.
Yeah, they got mad. She said ex-husband.
I have pretty bad taste in
Your
men.
standards
So
are pretty low.
yeah.
I'll be honest. Everyone has a chance.
Everyone's welcome. Yes.
Everyone has a chance. This is the selling point for Isotope shows. Everyone has a chance. Come on down. Raggedy Man, $10. I just had my AC replaced last week. Opie's $10,000 is cheap, especially for New York. Also, companies off financing. Is the Opster's credit bad? This is a great question. Opie has not had AC in his home in the Hamptons all summer. And this guy, is it Tony? What's the guy's name?
Oh, his friend. I can't remember. Tony.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's Tony. It doesn't matter. He keeps talking about this guy's blowing him off and he's not showing up. And then when he does show up, he's not sure how to fix it. And then he finally says, oh, you need a whole new system. And it's going to cost blank amount of money. But I actually know a guy on the other side of the Hamptons who wants to get rid of his system, even though it works perfectly because he just wants to upgrade to this other thing. I can grab that for you and sell it to you cheap. So I think that's what we're talking about when Opie says $10,400. He's getting a used system as a favor. And he's still bitching up a storm and asking for super chats.
I maybe you have answered this question, but it's just been something that's been kind of bopping around in my head. So he lives in a building, right? Which presumably has an HOA, or is it the AC at his Hamptons house?
The Hamptons home.
It's at the Hamptons house. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah. No, if the AC was broken in his building, that'd be ridiculous.
I felt like he started complaining about the AC before he went to the Hamptons house for the summer. I must
always
remember that timeline wrong.
He's always complaining. So
But he was out there before the summer. I know because I know what the weather was out there in April, and the only way I'd know that is if I saw Opie.
Yeah, he told
the
you.
poor chat is saying the guy's name is Frank. I don't know how important that is.
But Frank?
What is it with these guys putting trust into people they met sitting at a bar stool right next to them getting drunk during the day? Like that I don't understand.
Shuey, I'll never forget when John found out I bought a house in Cape Coral.
Yeah.
He goes, if you ever need any work done, I know a guy. I know a good contractor. I was like, oh, yeah? How'd you meet him? Oh, he hangs out at the bar. I'm like, yeah, that's not a good contractor. I'm not looking for a day drinker to be a day laborer.
Well, supposedly those bar buddies of his are living in his place in Cape Coral, renting it out while he's at mom's.
That's very possible.
That's what I've heard.
Interesting. Zom247 with £5. To Kaylee, my parents are away. I have a Super Nintendo, a copy of Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, and pizza. Do you fancy a sleepover?
Yes. Oh, for her. Sorry.
Yes.
Hey, gents.
Also, yes.
Yes.
You know, my first time I had my now wife over to my house, it was to play Rock Band. So
That's
these things
the
can
gayest
work.
thing that I've ever heard in my
These
entire
things can
life.
work sometimes.
Jesus.
Afternoon,
What was going
everyone.
what was going on in her life that she went for a second date with you?
It wasn't great.
Yeah. I always believed that Jen had standards, but I don't know that I believe that anymore.
Rock
Afternoon,
bottom.
everyone. I'm a little late to the party. TSN WATP for life. Thank you, Erica Ann. Thank you for
see
being
ya.
a member. And Oliver Hernandez, who's been a member for 24 months. Doesn't even seem possible, does it?
Oh, geez, in the building.
We've been doing this that long? That's crazy. All right. What should we talk about? Oh, I want to do the Stuttering John stuff.
Yes.
I'm actually really excited to play this for you. And thanks to Mystic Mac, who found this and sent it to me. And thankfully, that was one of the emails I read. Because this is interesting. I don't know what the date is. I'm guessing somewhere in the early 2000s. You hear Artie on the show, and Evil Dave is on the Howard Stern show. And Gary Delabate has some information that he wants to bring up and bring to Howard's attention here.
Great segue. If you want to get into some reality. And speaking of being in love with people, I would like to kidnap that, Beyonce Knowles and bring her up to a shack in the woods, strip her naked and suck the fat out of her ass with a straw.
If you don't know the Evil Dave gimmick, they would write all these lines for him to read because he sounds like David Letterman, but the guy doesn't know anything that's going on in the world. He doesn't pronounce any words correctly. He didn't know who Beyonce was.
I've never heard Beyonce said like that. Good job, Evil Dave.
And Dave was notorious for going into business for himself. Dave just would veer off that script, the lines written for him, and would just and everyone knew when Dave did his own stuff, right? It was always bomb horribly, wouldn't make any sense. And then it got to a point where Will Murray, for a while, was just stationed over his shoulder whenever he would sit in at Sirius, and Will would just point to the paper like he would have to keep him laser focused on it.
That's love right there.
Who are you going to do that to?
That Beyonce Knowles.
How many times did you practice that night?
I don't know.
I heard 20 or 30. Beyonce.
Yeah, Beyonce.
If you want to get into some reality, Howard,
I don't know. Evil Dave was not complaining, but rightfully complaining yesterday that Stuttering John owes him money and won't repay him.
Oh, my.
Oh, dead out. Are you serious? Dave doesn't have a lot of money.
When did he hit you, Dave?
Did he really hit you up for money?
No, I lost it.
Listen to this story. So, Stuttering John owes Evil Dave money. And I don't know what Evil Dave does for a living. He seemed to be available pretty regularly. I'm guessing he's not a multi-millionaire.
No, he's not. He used to take potato chips from the break room with him back to the hotel room.
Even Gilbert Gottfried's like, dude.
Yeah.
Poker game, I don't know. The guy doesn't want to pay
So
it.
what happened really?
Tell us
Dave, no, for real.
Huh?
Dave.
Yeah, you know, he'll get around.
How much did he borrow from me?
Huh?
So you notice how Evil Dave does not want to say this. And this is like what Stuttering John does. He intimidates people. Shula, you know this better than anyone. When you're on the phone with him and you're not on the air, he's letting you know that he controls you and your communication, and he'll shut it off. So I think Evil Dave here is going like, I don't want to piss off Stuttering John. I might not get on the show again. He might try.
Well, also Dave, you know, when Howard's like this and like Dave might think he's in trouble, you know, so Dave's getting nervous from Howard asking him questions.
Yes.
Like, you know, he's in a spot now.
How much did he borrow from
Oh,
me?
I don't know, about $200.
No.
Are you serious?
I don't know.
No, really, how much did he borrow from you? Answer it.
$200.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you
I
serious?
had to take it out of my petty cash fund or something.
When did he borrow $200 from you?
Okay. Listen to this. Now, you'd think, why would anyone give Stuttering John $200? You wouldn't. You'd have to be a crazy person to do that. So it turns out that John actually hired this man to do a job and then never paid him.
Oh, I did some stuff for him a long time back, you know.
No. Look at me.
I got him some orange juice. What do we?
Answer it seriously.
Yeah.
I'm asking you as a human being now.
Yeah.
You don't have to be funny.
All right.
John, why would John ask you for money?
Huh?
You gotta ask him.
What are you doing?
I didn't ask him for money. He introduced us at a comedy show, and then I thought.
Okay. What we're hearing now is John hired him to be the MC or whatever it was to bring him up at his Stuttering John and Friends tour for a set amount of money, $200 it sounds like, and then John never paid him.
You know what's crazy is he's offering to pay Evil Dave $200,
Yeah.
but is also willing to take $500 from Melrose Larry Green to go on a show. So either way, you're getting fucked by this guy.
Yeah, because either you have to pay him or you never get paid.
Now, imagine what the comics had to deal with.
We should probably have some of those comics on the show sometime and talk to him about it. Maybe next time Florentine's on, we'll chat to him.
And
Although he's too nice.
just wrap your mind around the fact that, let's say, any of you, we all work at the Stern Show. There's a reoccurring guest that comes in, a contributor that's a regular.
Yeah.
It's one thing to ask a fellow employee for money. Even that's fucking weird at work to do. But to ask a guest for $200, like, that's insane.
It's
dude.
insane. That's why Gary came in and goes, hey, guess what? John owes this guy money. And Howard's just like, no, dude, we have to talk about this like for real. This really happened. Only Stuttering John would be guilty of something like this.
Well, much like SteelToe, he's busy getting drunk and being the party. And then when the show's over, Dave doesn't want to bother the guy and be like, where's my fucking money? And so fuck Dave, right? Who gives a shit? I'm John. I'm getting free beer. Let's go.
One of the things that we've picked up on over the years covering John's not really a stutterer in the traditional sense. John will stutter, but it's only because he's nervous.
Nervous.
He's in trouble.
Yes. He's
that
a
was the
nervous
first
little
thing I
kid.
noticed.
Well,
That's
yeah,
when he stutters.
if you take it back 10 seconds to when he
I'm
walks
going
in
to.
on that
Yes.
mic, yes.
Yes. Because all of a sudden he's a stuttering motherfucker, stuttering prick.
Money.
Huh? Dave, you gotta answer.
What are you doing?
I didn't ask him for money. He introduced us at a comedy show, and then I thought I sent him the check. I didn't. I told him I was going to give him the check. I said it last week.
I thought I sent him the check. How do you think you sent someone a check?
You can always tell where the lies are when the stuttering starts.
I had
right?
a dream I sent him a check. I thought it was real.
Yeah.
I like that his stuttering is like his brain trying to catch up with anything that's happening with his mouth. Like that is the reason for it, is that his brain cannot function fast enough for it to come out of his mouth. Yeah.
He's thinking of lies
it's
in
great.
real time, but he's terrible at it. John is the biggest liar, and he's so bad at it. You'd think practice makes perfect.
It's
Not
the thing
case.
it's the thing he's done the most in his life, Carl, and he sucks at it.
He probably never got called out until he started doing Howard.
I don't lie. I don't like to lie.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear this one? Hold on. Did you hear this?
Stuttering John is a it.
All right, let's go. Hit
Whoa.
play. That was him saying that about himself. That's not me.
Crazy.
Yeah.
He wanted it. I said, so instead I just give him cash today. I swear on my life.
Well, you're stuttering like a madman.
Because it's
Yeah, even Gary points it out while you're stuttering all of a sudden. And John goes, I'll give him cash today. I swear on my life. Well, you're next to him now. Just hand it over.
That's enough.
There you go.
He probably needs Grillo to go to the ATM for him. To
Yeah,
get
using
cash.
Grillo's card. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
They'll just have Grillo go into Robin's purse and get the $200. But go ahead.
Isn't that crazy?
so I spoke to him last week. I said,
Yeah, let me back that up. This is funny.
But I was going to
give him a
say the tell of stuttering is only equal to the tell of I swear on blank. When he says I swear on my mother, I swear on my kids, you know he's lying.
It's Opie's if you want to know the truth.
Yes.
Oh, he's lying. Okay.
I said it last week he wanted it. I said, so instead I just give him cash today. I swear on my life.
Well, you're stuttering like a madman.
Because it's so I spoke to him last week. I said, you really didn't get the check? He said, no. I said, all right,
this is so ridiculous. I go, you really didn't get the check? I don't know, did it come out of your fucking bank account?
Right, there's
Did
a
you see the
surefire
money?
way.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious if someone cashed a check or not. It's a really easy way to find out.
Did you get the check I didn't send you? You got it, right? Okay, good.
Swear on your life. Did you get the check or not?
And we know, because of the beloved Chatter incident, that John doesn't like to mail things. He hates mailboxes. He hates postage.
Edibles and Coke, he has no problem, man.
That he will mail. That he can figure out. But when it comes to money and iPads, not so much.
Email me your address. And then it was fine. Then I heard he was coming in today, so I was going to send it last week, and then I said, screw it, I'll just give you cash today.
There you go. Sure. He's an honorable.
See, this is an insight into Stuttering John. He owed this man money after a comedy show. And when you get the payment for the show, you pay out the people that you need to pay. That's how that works. It's not like, I got the money, I'll get it to you at a certain point down the road. This idiot doesn't give him the money, but then brush that aside. He's like, I was going to give it to him last week, but then I found he was coming in, so I'll just give it to him now.
Well, it wasn't even that he found out. He just forgot to send it to him last week. And then he goes,
whoops.
and then I heard
Thought
he
he
was
did.
coming in.
Yeah.
And so I'll just give it to him here.
What a fucking asshole.
Come in today, so I was going to send it last week, and then I said, screw it, I'll just give you cash today.
There you go. Sure. He's an honorable man.
I swear to God, Dave, was there ever a chance?
All right. I got to take I got to take a break.
Howard, you didn't have the foresight to understand the Dabbleverse. We need to explore this more.
Left a lot on the table.
We
there,
left
my
a
friend.
lot on the table there, but
damn,
what a fantastic clip! Thanks again to Mystic Mac. I love the people who are going back and watching these old Howard Stern segments and finding those 2 or 3 minutes.
Those gems.
Yeah, where you go, oh yeah, John's always been this way. Nothing has changed with this guy. All right, I do want to talk about SteelToe's anniversary weekend. He was feeling pretty triumphant about it on Monday. A little victory lap coming down on Monday. So I want to get into that. But first, supertip.gg/WATP is where you can go to interrupt the show, interrupt us, make it all about you, like Barrister 1401.
Barrister has a huge heart.
Oh, really?
It's so big I can see it all the way up here in heaven.
It's so big even I can see it.
Barrister's penis is a medical miracle.
Wow, Barrister. Congrats on that, bro.
That's
Well
true.
done.
So
Mark
many
Davis.
compliments.
No wonder Opie blocked
Quit stealing my bits. Pretty soon, your mom will own your house and your lawn will be covered in coarse cans. Skull.
It's true. Andre Gunner coming in.
You mock me. But if I was running the soundboard, Carla wouldn't be so low in the mix. Skull.
Am I quiet in the mix?
No, you sound
I don't think so. I don't think you've ever been quiet in the mix.
I didn't think so. I've never get that complaint.
Jay Leno came out saying partisan politics killed late night TV. Well, Jay, people need to be relentlessly pounded with the fact our country is run by a fascist. You dumb fuck.
I would like to hear John's take on Stephen Colbert and everything that's going on. It would be really stupid. Happy Valley
I'm
Wrecking Crew.
available if CBS changes the mind.
Oh, yeah. I'd be a perfect pick for that. I'd have Major Ojeda on.
Good God.
Thank you for becoming a member, Happy Valley Wrecking Crew. Much appreciated. You guys want to get into Aaron Imholt?
Always.
Do I?
So I had an eyewitness there. I got some information about the event. He did a comedy show Saturday night at Stoney's. Well, first there was cornhole tournament. And after the cornhole tournament that starts at 2, there's a comedy show that starts at 8. And Shuli, you've done stand-up for a long time. You want people drinking for like at least 6 hours before the show starts, right?
Oh, yeah. You want them to wander off to other places. You want them, they're going to come back and it'll be just fine. I don't know what everybody's freaking out
And they'll
about.
pay attention. They'll be excited to just sit and listen.
The best comedy shows I've ever done, Carl, 7 to 6 hour window between drinking and show, magic hour.
Perfect.
Right there.
That's how you want
Can't
it.
go wrong.
I was watching some of the show on Nobody Likes Onions before we started this, and no one in the
Wait a
crowd was
minute,
paying
hold
attention.
on. They taped. I thought whatchamacallit, what's his name? Booger Cheeto
Cheetos.
Chester.
Yeah,
Cheeto.
yeah.
I thought he was on patrol the whole show.
Well, my buddy who went there did get kicked out, so I do have a story about that. But someone else was able to capture some video and all of the audio of the show, and I was checking out a little bit of Johnny Crutch's set before we came on here, and boy, is the audience unengaged. They are just talking amongst themselves because they're set up at tables where they're not even facing the stage. They're
Oh, that's
facing
great.
each other, and then you have to turn your head to like look over at what the stage is. So naturally, you're going to be talking to the person across from you.
Yeah.
And you've been drinking all day, and you don't give a shit what Johnny Crutches is saying, so you just start having a conversation, and it really is something else.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask a technical question. Was the bar closed down just for anniversary people, or could regular people stroll into this catastrophe?
I heard that 2 people walked in. They were just like going there to like, hey, let's go hang out at Stoney's. They were doing, what the fuck? So I think they were allowed in the room, but they didn't want to be there once they saw what was going on.
We had a similar thing years ago on a Killers of Comedy show where it was like this really nice place, but they left the back section for people who just wanted to come in and drink.
Yeah.
And I was in the back. Yucko comes out, and I'm next to a table of 2 black couples, right? And Yucko, and I heard one of the guys go, "I wonder if they're like the kings of comedy." And boy, did Yucko prove that wrong right out. He pulls out the giant black dildo. He goes, "Hello there." And all 4 people just get up and walk out immediately.
But that's really comfortable for you.
Oh, my
Hanging
God.
out with them.
Oh.
So apparently there was 50 chairs set up for this comedy show. And that makes
And?
sense because we were told the place holds 80. And Aaron was taking a victory lap on Thursday when he's like, it's almost sold out. We only have 30 tickets left. Which is like 40% still left to go. And honestly, I don't take pleasure in people's live shows not going well. I put on a lot of live shows. WATPlive.com will be with Chrissy Mayer's Content Hotel, September 5th, with Anthony Cumia and Adam Bush and the rest of the gang. Come down and see us. Who are these podcasts live? But Aaron, when we did Hackamania this past year, was showing photos of the Carousel Bar. Remember this, Lucy?
Yes.
And Christian, we had the Carousel Bar that was like the night before the shows started. And it was just kind of like a get-together, kind of informal, like, hey, we'll
Very
just meet down at this
informal.
bar. And people took photos of that, and Aaron's going, nobody's there. This is a non-event. There's nothing going on. So Aaron's the first to do this kind of thing.
That was also, it was before the event started.
No shit. You had to get there
Like,
a day early to even be there for that.
That was only people who came one full day early for the event. Aaron wishes that he could have that many people show up at his event, nevertheless, one day early for it.
So I was watching Patrick, who had someone who did one of these across the crowd, and Patrick was pausing it and counting the people. Again, I find all of this kind of weird, but when it comes to a prick like Aaron, I'm fine with it. And he counted 58 people, but I think he double counted a bunch of people in the audience, and he also counted Cheetos and the bartender and Aaron and Oz and Johnny Crutches. So I'm guessing there's about 50 people who came to see the show, and some of them were spies who were there to capture audio and video, which is always fun. But this is Aaron's. This is Aaron on Monday morning. Him talking about what went down. I believe Stalin 19 pulled this for us today.
I can't sleep in. I don't have the ability to sleep in. And so I figured I'll pop on. Gino and Keanu are upstairs sleeping. That's why I'm being a little quieter than normal, a bit more conversational, as it were.
Talking like a normal person rather than being like, broadcaster Aaron. Whoa.
I'm unable to sleep, so I'm here now. And a man who was running around with a headband, drunk out of his mind, spitting on everybody, he's taking a nap, so I'm going to keep my voice down.
Yeah, I sure as shit don't want to wake up that asshole. That'd be a problem.
Send Gino the link. I want to hear about this weekend.
Yeah.
But in a few minutes, we're going to ask your favorite driving songs. So do it for that.
Nice.
And I am brutally hungover. Those two can go, man. They can go. And
yeah, I believe that Keanu's more of a dude than Aaron is. I'm sure she could drink him under the table. It makes sense.
The two of them have not made any public commentary yet, right?
I have no idea. I'm not paying that close attention.
I am curious if they will and what they'll say.
They'll talk about it. They always do.
Yeah.
Remember, Aaron predicted that Keanu was going to turn on him after this weekend.
Yep.
That was such a crazy thing to say. He's like, she'll probably do it again.
Well, yeah,
Listen,
you had to
man.
get out ahead of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's one thing I know about Kiki. She draws a line in the sand, and she does not cross it. Ever.
No, actually, no, you're wrong about that, Shuli. She actually goes back and forth all the time.
Oh. Whoops.
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry.
I can't. I typically can't, but I did. And when you can't go, and you go, and you're gone. And I'm gone. I have, what are they? I have chills.
He's still drunk. Yeah. This is a drunk person we're watching right now. And correct me if I'm wrong, Shuli.
Yeah.
When you work for yourself, it's so easy to take the day off.
Yeah.
There's no reason for him to be embarrassing himself at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. whenever he started doing the show if he was drinking all weekend and is hungover and feels like shit and still drunk.
Well, I got one better for you, Carl. When you're putting together an event for the weekend and you know that a good portion of the people coming are there to watch the crash in turn 4, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you don't get shit-faced every chance you get, and maybe you focus on the show and the weekend so you can kind of save face somewhere.
That would be logical. That would be what most people would do, especially if there's like entire subreddits dedicated to clowning them.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, believe me.
I just like try to keep myself in control this weekend.
In Pottstown, there was nothing I wanted to do more than get annihilated during Pottstown with the technical difficulties and everything falling apart.
I heard it went real smooth. Really?
It was fine. Posters took a minute, but other than that, everything went fine. Believe me, I wanted to get fucked up and back away from the whole thing, but you can't. This is your shit. You got to sit in it.
But also, if he took the day off, nobody would have given him money this morning. So whatever amount he got, it's more than he would have gotten if he stayed in bed.
He can't take the day off. He has to embarrass himself because he needs that money. He's got to make the goal. You can't make the goal if you're off the air.
He lost his ass on the weekend.
And a TV.
Well, no, I don't think the TV ever showed up. That was supposed to be one of the prizes for the golf tournament.
Damn it.
Yeah, no one got a 55-inch TV.
It's
he didn't
fine.
win the golf
it's
tournament.
In the mail.
Oh, you didn't get it? I could have sworn I said that.
Really weird.
To you.
Yeah.
I
remember putting it in the mail.
Sending that to you.
The TV was $200. Shipping is $850. So enjoy the TV, my friend.
So he has to come on because he has to make money. And what he's doing on Monday and Tuesday of this week is a Rumble Friday. Now, that might sound confusing.
I am confused.
He's doing Rumble Friday on Monday and Tuesday. And the reason why he does that, there's no goal, which is great for him. He hates the goal. The goal stresses him out. But it's also no prep. He doesn't put together a show at all. He just sits down and goes, guys, send me links. And if you give him $5, he'll play whatever video you send him. If you give him $10, he'll play it right away. If you give him $20, he'll play the entire thing up to 20 minutes.
Wow.
That's what Rumble Fridays are. So he decided, well, I'm going to get wasted all weekend. So I'll just hop on in the morning while Gino and Keanu are upstairs sleeping. And I'll just let people pay me to watch videos. Cool deal.
They're multiplying. I mean, obviously, when they got in on Saturday, we did. We came here. We came out. We came to the house, dropped off their stuff, and then we headed out to the anniversary show.
Wait. Did you have a
and
snack?
The anniversary show was.
Slow
it down a little bit.
So anyway, what happened was Saturday. Gino was here, and
I thought I had to get gas on the way to get them, but ended up finding a gas station with cheaper unleaded on the way back.
God damn it!
What a fuck!
It's fun. It was a great time, and then we got up early in the morning, but we had a great time, and we ran on about 5 or 6 hours sleep.
That's a lot.
Got up.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's a lot. My average night's sleep.
6 hours sleep, pretty good. You're good.
6 actually sounds like too much sleep.
But that's 6 hours sleep to get up and go golf is what he's talking about. He's talking about Sunday. How much sleep do you need to just go play golf with your buddies?
Did the golf thing. I'm sorry. I'm very tired. Did the golf thing.
By the way, he didn't even update the date. This is from this morning. It still says 7:25. And one of my favorite things is when he's got his high rollers list, and there's no one on it. It just says 1, 2, 3, 4 cuck chair.
It's like
I used to play that when I was a little kid.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4 cup chair. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Golf.
It's almost like it would have been easier to just not put that scroll at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah. You can just like wait until people give you money and then start putting in.
Yeah.
Christian, I'm only on 7 hours sleep, buddy.
Yeah,
you gotta cut me some
He
slack.
doesn't know.
Yeah, you're right.
I had 2 naps yesterday and I only got 7 hours in last night. So cut me some slack.
Did the golf thing. Stayed out after the golf event. Went to Raleigh's. Had some wings. Had some drinks.
Whoa.
That was a great time.
Everything's
Why did I
great.
get invited to these things? Are you kidding me? They went to a golf course and they went and got wings and drinks?
Newsflash, it was great, Carl.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Every single sentence that he says, he does like the little upturned smile when he's done saying it because he's so proud of himself right now.
He's living the life.
And then came home. and the weather turned very stormy.
Oh, this
Oh
is
no.
My welcome mat was crooked when I walked in, guys. Did I mention that?
I was on the creep off today, and I was talking about how we got all the we put on all new windows upstairs this morning, and I got blasted by Brian Johnson and Vinny for talking about that. But I was impressed the guys got it done in the morning. I thought that was pretty cool. Never was I just like, then I went out to the store, and then I came back home again. Stopped by Chipotle.
Carl, I'm going to be honest with you.
Go ahead, Lucy.
That's the third time I've heard about your windows, so shut up about it already.
All right, I will.
Thank you,
I will.
Lucy.
Do you want to come over and see them, though?
Yeah, kind of.
They're nice.
Thank you.
I'd have to imagine that the wings are amazing in St. Cloud, Minnesota, by the way.
They're not.
Like,
No.
Oh, really?
No, it's
No,
not what they're known for.
I think you're wrong there, Carl. I bet they're
No,
delicious.
not what they're known for at all, actually.
That's not true. They're great, guys. Wings are great.
New York liked the stormy weather. So myself, SP, and the Biscontis watched the weather.
Holy shit. Even Opie's like, what are we talking about? You guys watched the weather yesterday? That's what you're recapping for us?
Opie's like, who's this guy that stole my format?
We watched the weather. He goes, guys from New York like to watch weather. No, people who are wasted who just want to melt on a couch will stare out the window. That's what you're talking about.
Aaron, sign those checks to Gino and Keanu. They'll watch whatever the fuck you want, stupid.
I have never described it as watching the weather. Like, look at the beautiful sunset. That's a way to describe the weather. Like, that's insane.
Watching the weather.
Like a bunch of queers. And then
all right, I understand.
Let me back that up. Is it gay? We're playing the game right now with Megan. Is it gay?
Terrestrial radio, I'm still available. I'm checking. My phone is not ringing yet, but yeah, give me a call.
Myself, SP, and the Biscontis watched the weather like a bunch of queers. And then I fell asleep last night.
He just has zero creativity.
Yeah.
Whenever he wants to call himself out, he just calls himself gay. It's like, watching what do you mean?
And how do you watch the weather like queers? Are you all jerking each other off?
That would be the way. Yes, that would be the way.
Now we got a story.
We watched Red Dragon. Keanu had never seen Red Dragon, so
cool.
I fell asleep on the couch watching Red Dragon. Did you fall asleep or did you pass out? I don't know. Woke up on the couch at about 2:30 in the morning. Walked my ass up to my room. Slept for another 3 hours or so.
Sweet.
And now here we are.
Yeah.
Eric Cartman says,
probably should have called in sick, bro.
I mean, is there a more annoying person than the person that goes, you haven't seen this? Oh, we're watching it right now. It's like, no.
So we've been drinking all day. We just watched the weather. I got to watch Red Dragon now on top of this.
Wait, you saw the good movie with Hannibal Lecter. Do you want to see the less good one? All right, let's watch that. Let's watch that right now.
Do you remember all the lore that you need to know in order to watch this movie? No, doesn't matter. Let's go.
And now here we are. Eric Cartman says, are you going to tell us what Crunchy did? There was plenty of complaints. I received those complaints.
Okay.
I got them.
So Crunchy is a woman who donates to the show, who apparently was annihilated at his comedy show.
So is the guy who ran it. I mean, what's the big deal?
We're going to talk about that. But Crunchy apparently was pissing everyone off, and people were posting in the Toe Boys Facebook group. Crunchy was very annoyed. But
this is real life, dude. The Toe Boys?
It can't be.
What?
It can't be. Between Opie with his Pod Squad Facebook group and this idiot with his Toe Boys Facebook group, I think we're dreaming all of this. So Aaron is going to stick up for Crunchy because Crunchy gives Aaron money. As we're about to hear.
Complaints. And I will say this. You're not going to like this. I never saw Crunchy do anything up. I don't. But, dude, I was oblivious. I was hammered by the afternoon. It's my anniversary show.
Can you imagine? So next year when he's selling tickets to his comedy show, and he's going, guys, 12th anniversary comedy show, you got to come down. He's hammered by the afternoon. The show starts at 8. Why would I want to go see a performer who's going to get hammered in the afternoon before their show?
Listen, it's not his fault. He had a small window of 6 hours to drink, and apparently he had too much.
Yeah,
it's not his fault.
It's his party.
Of course he was shit-faced. It's my anniversary.
What a fucking weirdo. It's so bizarre.
His 11th anniversary only comes along once, Carl. He really has to do it up, all right?
I heard Blind Mike talking about this. I think it was Blind Mike, where it's like, all right, I understand your 5th anniversary, your 10th anniversary. Once you get to 11 and 12, what are we doing? Wait till 15, wait till 20. There's no way that if my high school was like, hey, we got our 13th high school reunion.
Listen.
Like, no.
This year is the 11th year. It's the Steel anniversary. The 12th year, that's the Steel anniversary. He's very excited about all of it.
Yeah, he's like those moms who refuse to say their kid's 2. They go, they're 24 months. It's like, go fuck yourself. Your kid's 2.
And Grinch handled the cornhole tournament. And it could be, and they were like, have fun. This is your day. Enjoy yourself. Blah, blah, blah.
He was given permission to get shithouse drunk at his party. Okay, well, then that makes sense then.
Yourself. And by 4 or 5 o'clock, I'm 3 sheets, running around like a fucking maniac, having a great time. And that's what I did. And I was loud, so I didn't want to go. I didn't want to stay inside during people's sets. So I would go outside so I could talk or be loud or whatever.
Okay. I find this the most offensive thing. Aaron's explaining that during the comedy show that he charged people to come to, that he's been promoting for all these months, he's not even interested in sitting there and watching what happens. He just wants to talk to people and bullshit. So as other people are doing sets, he's outside having conversations with other fans. As a performer, I would take offense to that. At Hackmania, we had, 5 podcasts on Saturday, right, Kaylee?
Yep.
Yeah. And I sat and watched every fucking podcast.
Absolutely.
And I expected people to sit and watch my podcast when I was up there.
And if I was chit-chatting with somebody for a moment, I would then immediately divert both of our attentions to the show because we are there for a show.
Yes.
Yeah. So you would throw your tits up on stage?
This is yes, absolutely.
During Weird
one and
Medicine,
then the
she
other.
did, yes.
It was,
Yeah,
that is
good
true.
for you.
It's so incredibly offensive, and it just reeks of, again, even I'm not interested in it.
Even he doesn't care.
You.
Why would I care? You're putting on this show and you don't give a shit about it. So why am I watching it?
It's because it's all about him. He is the show 100%. So if he goes somewhere, the audience follows. And and that's in his brain, based on that, that means even more so he should be watching the shows.
When I have shows in my band, I watch the openers. When
all
we get
the
openers
bands
to play, I stand and watch them. It's the right thing to do. You should be interested in your own show that you're putting on.
Yep.
Yeah,
this is so offensive to me. I can't believe it.
I think it's safe to say that Carl has nothing going on, I think is what we've learned from this discussion.
I'm a polite guy. Invite me to your shows. I'll be very
Whatever
polite.
you want to call it, Carl, it's fine. But, you're in Vegas. There's shit to do, all right? You don't have to watch 5 podcasts.
I mean, we were on Fremont Street.
But I'm excited.
I'll be
about
honest.
5
I didn't
podcasts.
watch all of Tukey Soup. Once they brought a second contestant up for that game show, I'm like, all right, I gotta go. This is ridiculous.
I hear you.
But that's the difference, is that I'm excited about it and I want to watch the other podcasts. Aaron is such an asshole. He doesn't even care about the show that he curated. He curated it.
And he's actively bringing other people away from it. Hey, let's go outside and talk.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing if you're in a green room and you're going up next or later and you're hanging out in the green room. That's one thing, right? But to actively keep going, in case I want to talk.
Yeah. And he's acting like he's been doing a nice thing for these people by not paying attention to it. Cool.
Right.
Thanks, man.
Pay attention to your show. Pay attention to the crowd. Maybe you got to jump up and make an announcement. Hey, guys, can you keep the chatter down? Johnny's trying to, raise money for MS or whatever he was doing. Be a part of your show.
I'll tell you, at Hackmania, Patrick Melton was behind the board the whole time, making sure that everything was running and the stream was going. Same thing with Vinnie Paulino when we were doing DabbleCon.
Watched every moment of the show and cared about every moment.
Right. That's night and day.
That's what you do.
What this guy does.
And not up the show.
Also, wouldn't you want to see if Keanu and Gino had a good show? Because you hired them to come and do this comedy show. I assume maybe you're going to do it again next year. Wouldn't
No,
you
no,
want to
no.
watch that and see, like, are they good? Is this working? Does this make
All
sense?
he cares about, and we all know it already, is that Keanu saw Red Dragon. That was the only thing. That's the whole reason that he flew them out.
Well, he doesn't know that. He fell asleep during the fucking thing, so who knows?
Fall asleep or pass out.
Yeah, we don't know.
And,
Everything is up
people
in
were
the
telling
air.
me yesterday at the golf event, I had a bunch of people coming up to me. I had a bunch of people messaging me, going like, "Oh, this happened, and this person was being this way," and I'm like, I didn't. This is all news to me. None of it was brought to my attention, and if it was brought to my attention, I don't remember it. I did.
So people are complaining to him the next day. This is crazy. He puts on a show. He's been promoting it forever. It's this big deal, 11th anniversary. The next morning is the golf tournament, and people are going like, "Dude, this thing happened, that thing happened." He's like, "Yeah, I don't know what you want, man. Fuck off."
I was outside doing an impromptu meet and greet.
I would
going on.
I would feel so bad if I put on a live show and people came to it, and the next day they're just like, "Dude, there are a lot of problems." I'm like, "Oh shit, what happened? How can I fix this?"
I don't know. I don't know. Shuli, would you feel bad if that happened to you? Just hypothetically.
A little bit. But I mean, there were, look, Dabble House, there were people that were emailing with issues with the stream.
Yeah.
Carl was involved in getting back to every single person.
Yes.
If I had somebody reach out to me, I sent it to Carl. Like
Yes.
everybody was
This is true.
monitoring. Yeah, I'm like, head nerds here.
He
What am I
did
going to
so
do?
much.
Yeah.
Shuli, did you dox anybody who complained, or was that Carl?
That was just me.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm the only one doing that.
yeah. Even I know
Karaoke
where the
with
trouble
Roots?
lies.
Roots Calhoun and I did "Hit 'Em Up" by Tupac and the Outlaws. That was
Jesus.
I had a good time.
Is that what we're gonna
with
hear?
Karaoke with Roots. I was so
No, we're gonna hear something much, much worse.
Oh,
This is how you know Tupac's dead, because if he was alive, he'd have killed this motherfucker for doing that.
drunk. I could not remember the words to "Hit 'Em Up." I was not keeping up at all. I wasn't. There was no formula to our performance. I was terrible. I ruined it. I really did. I ruined it. Mindy
Yep.
Lee says, so glad to see you finally got your ass kicked on Saturday. Yeah, we lost out. We did not defend our cornhole tournament very well, or cornhole championship very well. To show you how drunk I get at these things, I didn't realize that we won last year.
Jesus Christ. Every brag right here is an embarrassment.
What was last year? April and all them fucking each other?
No, it was
that was
after
2 years
that.
ago.
2 years ago. Okay. Just trying to figure out if you had any type of a push to get really drunk those
Last
shows.
year was the 10th anniversary, and it started as, I got an idea. We'll do the roast of Aaron M. Holt. And we're going to bring in Eric Adam and Oz, and all these guys used to be on the show, and it's going to be great. And nobody wanted to do it. So then it changed multiple times, and finally it just became like a half put together comedy show where people were chanting the N-word and stuff.
That Aaron's period pill and I won. This year we won our first 3 games, got to the semifinals, and lost 2 in a row. We lost 1 to the champions. We lost 1 to the team that came in second. It was it was rough. Helgi bought one of the spots on the golf tournament where he golfed in our group.
Uh-huh.
And Helgi hung in there with us for a while. We had a lot of fun with old Helgi. Cheeto says, I like how Gino ended up in the same spot and position as 2 years ago. He did. He ended up on that same bench, completely hammered. He did let Keanu feed him water this year. So when Keanu fed Gino water, he drank it. And
I'm the one with the mom wife.
Yay.
This fucking Gino needs Keanu to be like, drink some water. We got to hydrate. We can't just be drinking whiskey all weekend. But all right, fair enough. I got it.
I don't know about you guys, but I definitely want to go to the 12th anniversary next year. He's really sold me on what this weekend was, and I'm sure it's going to be just as good next year.
Everyone just gets plastered and doesn't put on a show.
12th anniversary, guys. Come watch Gino sleeping in his spot at Stoney's.
Now's probably a good time to watch Aaron do some karaoke, right?
Oh, definitely.
And then I'll read to you what one of the guys who went to the show has to say. He sent me a long email with a lot of details about it. But this is one of the people who were there spying on the event. Schizo Sean TV on X.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, he's got some good stuff.
She takes control slowly.
Misguided confidence is how you would describe this man. He's up there. He's smoking a cigar. He's acting like he's all cool and stuff, and he's terrible. He can't hit any of the notes. He's not even singing in the right vocal range.
He's not even singing the karaoke version, Carl.
You're right. He's just singing along to the song.
Yes.
Oh, shit. You're right. What's going on here? I didn't even pick up on that. He's letting Phil Collins do it.
And he smokes cigars like he's got lobster hands. Like, so weird.
Zoidberg?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen him from this angle before with like the hunch.
Are you gonna
over
slip off your
the
chair, or what are you gonna do?
nerves, no. Oh my God, I hate it. Give me more.
Okay.
You're looking at a man.
Slowly tears you apart.
Didn't hit a single note there. Not a single note.
Yeah, but he kicked his leg.
But he's dancing.
Dance it out.
That's cute.
Yeah, get it.
Crawls under your skin. Now I know.
Oh, he knew that one.
She's got something you just can't trust. It's something mysterious.
Oh, look at this.
Okay, hold on. We have to watch that again.
Oh, yeah.
That's the douchiest dance.
He's having so much fun.
That's the problem. This is the thing with Aaron. So this is his big weekend. This is his party. He's throwing his own party, and he's going to have a blast at it. Meanwhile, he still has the felony charge looming over him. He's got the October 2nd court date. He's got the August 5th hearings with Nick and Patrick about the HROs. And this is what Aaron does. He compartmentalizes. All he's doing is like, this is my day. This is my moment. This is where I'm having fun.
Can you go back just a teeny bit here from
I
where
went
you
back-
are
I went
right
back
now?
10 seconds.
I just want to see. He's trying to get this group of people over here on the right. He's trying to get their attention, and they're all about to turn away from him.
Why wouldn't you? This is so embarrassing.
Right. Because
They were
it's
just
his
listening
event.
to Phil
This is
Collins.
the people who are here theoretically want to support him, and he can't even get their attention.
Yeah.
I just picture him having a conversation, and then he hears a couple bars. He goes, "Hold on, is that invisible touch? I'll be right back."
This is my jam. Hold my beer.
Now I know. She's got something you just can't trust.
Yeah, good call, Kaylee.
They're
These guys are
literally
just they're like
looking away
turning their
from him.
backs, like, oh shit. So
That he is trying so hard to get in their line of sight.
Yeah.
And these guys cannot do enough to get
They're
out.
leaving. They're backing away from him.
It's embarrassing. He's pushing people out.
Sir Prance a lot.
Right here.
Oh, he's giving up.
Oh, he's handing over the mic?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
can't do it.
That's at the end of the song. Come on, Aaron.
He gave up on it, apparently. All right, let's get back to his victory lap.
but can I ask a question though about the drinking during this weekend?
Please do.
So here's my question. Is the drinking happening for him to kind of be himself in front of people because he's such a phony on his show that it almost stops him from being that phony, and he can be himself and relax and enjoy himself in a way? I don't think he's doing it to present to the people the real him. I think he's just so full of shit all the
He
time.
needs it. Yeah, he needs it. There's an anxiety
Yes.
that goes into actually mingling with people and being his real self.
Well, that's really interesting because not only is there an anxiety that the drinking might help overcome, but in addition to that, it's also an excuse if he does make an ass out of himself. Well, I was drunk.
That's been his excuse since we started watching this. I didn't know there was an issue with Crunchy. I was hammered. So I don't know. Just popped in my head.
I didn't know that Genesis had other songs. I was fucking wasted.
I was wasted.
You didn't want me to sing Land of
He should have been
Confusion.
singing I Can't Dance.
Oh, if I hear StutJo, get the fuck out of my way.
Supertip.gg/WTP is where you can go to fuck up the flow. Rumpled Trenchcoat, a Columbo podcast. It's been all over all the shows today.
I love him.
He's the best.
The place holds 80 people, but a third of that goes to YouTube.
I love it. Daddy Poopy coming in.
Shuli, you fuck. Your dad keeps calling me and asking what we're having for dinner. We?
Fuck you, Shuli.
Thank you, Daddy Poopy.
The Howard Stern voice is one of the best voices on here.
It is.
It's not used enough. Daddy Poopy again.
Hey everyone, hope you all enjoy the comedy stylings of the performers here tonight. I'll be outside hanging out, answering questions that I can't do on stream. For $50, I'll show you pictures of April. That does not go towards Monday's goal and not considered reverse porn.
Revenge porn, I believe is what he meant. Big Daddy Dodo in the house.
Sorry, I'm late. Tap that rotisserie chicken. Nice tits. You're done. You're done.
You're done. Wind it up. Rumpled Trenchcoat again. The only way this would be more uncomfortable would be if he was singing Goodbye Horses.
Or if they wheeled Phil Collins up and made him stop singing. That would be pretty awkward.
Hunter Duke. Go look at Nick's Twitter. The Phil song means so much more than you think. Hi, Kaylee.
Hi, Hunter Duke.
Ooh, what is that?
Hi, Mrs. Duke.
Nick Ricada tweeted about Invisible Touch.
Oh, so there's a story behind the song.
Boy.
Oh,
How many comes happened during that song?
I'll go look for that if you want to.
Yeah, look for that. If someone wants to send me $10, we'll put it up on the screen.
$20.
20 to play it for 20 minutes.
Yeah. Heavy Valley Wrecking Crew coming in. How long until SP moves in with Gino and Kiki? Oh, no, we're already pushing a new polycule forming.
Well, he's playing movies for him. Isn't that how the last one got started?
They were wearing red. They were watching Red Dragon.
Hi, Shuli. Congratulations on your bar mitzvah.
Thank you very much. Baruch Hashem.
Hi, Carl. Tell Christian his background looks very unprofessional.
What?
Not cheap or amateur at all. Hi, Lucy. You look beautiful.
This background came from AI. Obviously, it's fantastic.
Yeah, we got rid of that logo for who are these broadcasters. I guess you didn't get the memo.
Awkward.
Right, so I'm going to put a picture of my face next to Eric Zane behind me while I talk. I figured this is good for. Okay. Oh, right. I'm sorry, Kaylee. I forgot your next ex-husband. Sure, I'll put him up next time.
Davy Cakes. SteelToe's failed singing reminds me of Brent's failed swinging. Did Aaron take all the gift bags? Maybe he just had food poisoning. Mystic Mac, my man. 10 euros. WATSD crack folks. Huh? Great show as always. I watched the episode today and John talking with the comic, and the comic said his wife wanted to kill his dog. I couldn't stop laughing. I missed the midget Marvel. Scola! Thank you, Mystic Mac, and thank you for sending in that clip of John with Evil Dave owing him $200.
Yeah, great find.
Ham Hands, 11 years of what? WATS, why do people keep saying WATS? What's the anniversary of? It's the anniversary of the first time I think the SteelToe show started. So going back to the radio.
11 years ago, he bullied a woman so bad that he got fired from radio.
Well, no, he got fired more recently than that, but he started on radio because he said, I'll sell my own advertising. He literally was his own salesperson on his morning show. They're
Also,
like,
Carl, I know that you're very in love with Blind Mike, but what's is what that is saying, not WATS.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I know that now. But that is WATS in my mind.
Yeah, I know.
And you act like that's Blind Mike's show.
I
That's
said
how
that
most
I knew
of
that
us
you were
think
in
of
love
it.
with
We
him.
think of that show that Blind Mike does with some other guy. Yeah,
Blind Mike is very talented.
Did WATP sponsor a whole not talking about Shuli?
Wow.
Really rude.
3 of them.
It's uncalled for.
Big Daddy Dodo, he's throwing a going away party like John's lawyer did.
Now take me to jail.
Right. Guys, I'm going to go to Europe for the next, 3 to 10 years. Cool Cut Casting. Oh, just in time for Jew counter Gentile.
That's good.
It is 2-2 right now.
We're
Christian, you find
winning,
anything?
Julie.
No,
Yeah, we always do.
I searched for it using Genesis and using Invisible Touch, and now I'm just scrolling through
All right.
Nick's Twitter. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, just
fun-
look through Nick's. He doesn't tweet that much. All right, let's see.
That might be part of the problem, Carl.
He's not like I don't know, addicted to the internet or anything. You're fine. You'll find it.
I will let Gino tell Gino's story. It is Gino's story to tell. He and
Thank
Keanu, perhaps. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Mindy Lee says, and then you lost the rematch that you put money on. Oh, that's right. I put $20 on the rematch, $20 ahead for the team that beat us the second time, and we lost that one too. Tim the Toolman
That's
Taylor says,
fascinating.
oh,
Please,
damn,
go
son,
on.
I wouldn't be functional today either. I mean, we did it all day. We did the whole day. I think I didn't have my first drink until like 10 or 11. We were on the golf course for a while before I had a bloody at the turn.
Ugh.
You know, I had a bloody at the turn and then another bloody and then a couple of whiskeys, and it just
Ugh. I had a bloody at the turn. I hate the way he talks. Did you?
It was that time of the month.
From there. And then I ended the night with a carbless. You guys don't like carbless, the fruity seltzers? They're delicious. How dare you?
Oh, were they out of sex on the beach? Like, let's.
You could get a 99 bananas.
All right.
What's the problem?
I'm sensitive. Like I said, I brushed my teeth today. I gagged myself 4 times with my toothbrush.
Aw.
Anonymous writes, this will end with Keanu getting a wolf tattoo on her forearm.
Wait a minute.
That would be real.
Carl, he gags brushing his teeth, but he's fine slurping up cum?
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
I don't understand it either.
Well,
You'd
I
think
do.
that he'd be used to.
He does a lot of he does a lot of coke before one of those things.
The Jews have arrived. I do, and I'm not a fan.
Let's see.
Carl, I'm gonna have to go in a moment, but
Yes,
I did
you do have
find
to
what,
go.
No, I did find what Nick was talking.
Oh, you're doing my
about.
bit now?
Yeah,
You're doing
yeah,
my
yeah.
fucking
I'm gonna
thing?
Go first. So it doesn't elaborate. So maybe then if Nick
Let's
shows up on,
speculate.
yeah, he just says that's a funny song choice for reasons. So there's something there, but he doesn't
Wait, look.
elaborate.
It says, I believe this is the last song he and I sang at karaoke. It's an
okay.
exceedingly hard song, and he cannot sing. No idea why he's trying.
He cannot sing that song. He's not even close.
So
Yeah.
he's just missing Nick, and that's probably why he chose it. Then, yeah.
Makes
So-
sense.
Nick is cucking him in the bedroom and at karaoke. Is that what I'm gathering? I don't understand what's happening here.
Probably a cornhole as well, if I had to guess.
Well,
But also thinking now about him being outside the whole time, it makes sense now. He's outside shitting on Nick and April and doing all the shit he can't do on the show and on stage because people are recording it. So he's doing it on a one-on-one basis with people.
Yeah.
he's holding court.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, you need to get out of here, buddy.
Yeah, I do. But
Thanks so much for coming on, man. Great to see you.
Yeah, no, it's always great to hang out with all of you. And please check out Who Are These Broadcasters tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. Eric Zane is back. I feel like I haven't done a show with him in a month.
Yay.
And I shockingly got an email where he sent me a bunch of clips that he had pulled. I think the show's really changing. All of a sudden, he's doing some work. So
wow,
I'm excited to see what he's got. So
Sounds good, man. I'll give it another try.
Yes, that is the motto. Who are these broadcasters? Give it another try.
No, I loved when you had Easy on WATP a few weeks ago. He's like, yeah, people checked it out when it started and everybody thought it sucks. And it still sucks, but people are used to it now. And I
Yes.
think that's really what it is. We've hung around long enough that people are like, oh, yeah, all right, I guess. Shuli's not on now. We might as well just watch that.
It's almost as if the people don't know what they want. You know, Christian?
Yeah, I think what they want is clips of bears on trampolines, and you will see that tomorrow. So,
Nice.
yeah. Shuli's like, all right, I guess I won't check that out.
Send me that when you're done watching it so we can premiere it.
She's gonna play it tonight.
Yeah. Frog, get me a bear on a trampoline for tonight, ASAP.
Anyway, thank you all, and I'll see everybody. I'll see everybody tomorrow for WATB.
Thanks, Christian.
All right, thanks a lot.
They get Christian Blatt, everybody. All right, thank God he's fucking gone. Let's get back to the show now.
Wait a minute, what was that?
Oh shit!
Oh.
He's still here.
How dare you? That's my friend. Dead weight's gone. Let's party.
All right, moving on. Let's go.
Tattoo on her forearm. That would be really funny. Some guy drove all the way from New York.
Yeah, these digs at April that he does, like he'll never take the high road when it comes to April. It's just like, hey, would it be funny if Keanu did something stupid like April used to do? Yeah, that'd be fucking funny. What a dumb bitch she was.
And it shows that he can't move on, right?
No.
He can't let it go, because if he could still talk about Nick and Kayla, he would.
He would.
So April's the only one left that he can talk about without getting in trouble.
And guess who's moved on? April.
Right.
She literally has every opportunity to go on the internet and make a shit ton of money, get a ton of eyeballs on her if she wants to come on and spill whatever she could spill. And she's just like, no, I'm moving on. I'm doing a different thing now.
I remember when the mugshots came out, and I looked at everybody's mugshot, and I saw April's, and I said, that's the winner in all of this.
Yeah.
She's going to be the winner in all of this. I just knew it. I knew she hit a bottom that she was like, fuck all this shit. I'm out.
God, I don't know if that's true. We don't know what April's up to right now.
She ain't on fucking YouTube.
She's not on
talking
YouTube.
shit, right?
True.
That's a good start.
That's a good
in my
start.
opinion.
It's a good sign.
To be at the anniversary show, and he made his own shirt. He made a PayPal, Streamlabs, Venmo, Super Chats.
Oh, listen to this. So he's telling the story about a guy who drove from New York City.
Just
or
to
maybe New
goof
York
on him?
State. Yeah, and he's like, oh, I'm excited about it. Listen to this.
Be funny. Some guy drove all the way from New York to be at the anniversary show, and he made his own shirt. He made a PayPal, Streamlabs, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants shirt, and on the back it said, beg, 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 shake, shake, shake. I loved it. I got a picture with the guy.
He's clowning you, Aaron. I mean, you can try to own it, but you realize this guy was making fun of you.
Wow.
Immediately. He was great. Trampling at the Zoo says, what's the deal with Matt pissing and moaning about his ex-girlfriend on the Toe Boys page? I don't think Crunchy's his ex-girlfriend. I think he was just annoyed. He was just annoyed. I guess him and Crunchy had a... I guess Crunchy was pissing people off. I guess her and Gino, like she was being difficult with Gino. I don't know, guys. I was so drunk, and I was just running around being a fun drunk.
None of this sounds appealing to me. If he's trying to sell me for the 12th anniversary show, I don't know, guys. People get drunk and they're obnoxious, and the performers can't perform because they're too wasted and they're passing out and stuff. Like, see you next year.
Well, if this is your goal for every anniversary show is to get shit-faced, then may I suggest a meet and greet, hang at the bar.
Right.
Don't put any effort into anything, because clearly you don't give a shit about it.
This is what we always do when we do live shows. We do this the night before the show. We go, hey, we're all going to this bar and come hang out with us. And then we all drink and hang out at the bar. And then the next day, we perform a show.
Right.
People can watch it.
Hey, show's a big word, but yeah, you guys go on.
We try. We do our best. There's clips and stuff.
I'd pop in. I'd say hi. I'd go outside. Like if somebody came and talked to me, like my neighbors were there, talked to my neighbors for a while.
God.
Went outside and hung out with some of the people out on the patio. Like I was all over the place. I was a social butterfly.
Wait a minute, Carl. So you're telling me his neighbors showed up and watched him host as dead Hulk Hogan?
Sounds like it. That's what he's saying right now.
Why would you invite your neighbors to this?
Dude, that's crazy right there. That's a guy who doesn't have a lot of friends.
You got to fill up the seats.
That's a guy who does not have a lot of friends if he's inviting his neighbors to his stupid
I can't comp you tickets, guys, but I'll buy your first round if that helps.
Well, Cheetos will, but either way.
Oh, I was gone by hole 6. King Kong Dong says, what was your score yesterday? I did not break 100. I had a rough round. Oh, boy. McBuster says, no protesters at the course like for Trumpstein? No, there were some people who, like, they came to, like, they're like, they were kind of the definition of the person standing in the corner of the party meme. Like, they don't know that I hate SteelToe, and everyone else just ignoring them, having a good time.
All right, now's probably a good time to read what this guy sent me who went to the show on Saturday.
Uh-oh, it's going to upset Aaron.
He says he arrived at 1:40, to find the main drag blocked by multiple emergency vehicles. Initially, I thought the comedy show had started and a couple of bombs had already been dropped. But I found a friendly fireman, and we laughed and talked for a while. Super nice guy. And eventually, he pointed to these balloons in the wires and said power had been out since 1 p.m. I'm sure you heard about this, Julie.
Yeah.
Yes.
So as the show is starting, it's supposed to be 2 p.m. start time, there's no power at Stoney's because somebody let their balloons go up and fuck up the power lines.
Somebody.
Well,
I know.
There's talk that it was definitely Patrick Melton. He definitely traveled to Minnesota and was within 500 feet of Aaron.
The balloon spelled out Mooby, so
right. That's a clue.
Yeah.
So then he talks about parking. I don't know why he told me that. I head outside. I see that the electrical company is on site, and I walk down to watch the repair work. Ended up talking to some really great people, and we talked and laughed about the absurdity of the whole deal. Power is fully restored by 2:30. I return to the bar and note there's no SteelToe there. Aaron's not there yet. But a couple of people I don't recognize are setting up a cornhole tournament. I go back to my car and wait. At 2:58, I head back in, and on the sidewalk, someone steps in front of me and says, "Have you signed up for the cornhole tournament yet? $200 to the winner. Free to enter." You recognize it was Toe's voice.
Oh, God.
I politely
He's barking.
declined.
He's out on the street barking
As we
for
were walking, he's
cornhole
like, "Hey,
signups.
cornhole tournament.
Hey, you like comedy? You watch HBO? Hey, come here. I got 2 tickets for you.
I politely declined, walked over to sit down, order a drink, and listen to the band. Tournament starts, talk to a few groups of players, get a better understanding of the rules, blah, 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 blah. I don't know why that matters. Cigars are being smoked at Toe's table. Toe had one, Gino had one, a random chick at the table was choking one down. They seemed to be having a decent time and couldn't care less about leaving a stench-filled steam of air wherever they went. I kind of scared myself when I thought, this is kind of fun, but I'm actually having a good time. Oh, well, there you go. He won them over. The sun was, all right, this is where it gets interesting.
This guy's compromised.
Yeah, I know.
We were
I don't know if I can trust him.
If this goes into, we were watching the weather, I'm going to die right now.
This guy might call into this little piggy on Friday.
Oh, exciting.
He says, the sun was beating down hard, and with my balding head, I knew a sunburn was up. So I went in and asked the bartender if he could purchase a hat. The famous Cheetos hat, which I believe is available at Patrick Melton's store right now. Nobody likes onions. She said they only have 2 sizes and neither would fit him. Then she said something to Cheetos, who had moved close to the conversation. He initially told her that they were out of hats, and then he started yelling. Either it was, "We don't have hats, Patrick," or "We don't sell hats to Patrick." So he was yelling something about Patrick and hats. Now, if you remember the story, Patrick Melton went to Cheetos and asked Cheetos, went to Stoney's and asked Cheetos to buy a hat. And eventually Cheetos called him a pedophile and told him to leave. That really triggered him.
And didn't sell him a hat on top of it.
Would not sell him a hat, which is why Patrick's not selling the hats. It set my radar off. Something was wrong. And I figured him yelling Patrick multiple times was a way for him to signal others that I was trouble. I immediately set my drink down, spun on my heels to get the hell out of there. As I'm getting in my car, parked right out front, Cheetos comes crashing through the door and yells, "Get the fuck out of here. Never fucking come back." As if that weren't enough, he bellows it again, and this time while looking down towards the cornhole tournament, seemingly hoping to catch someone's attention. So Cheetos is trying to make a big production out of, like, "See, Aaron, I'm kicking out the jerks. I'm doing the thing that I'm supposed to do."
You better be careful. You better be careful. That's a lottery scratch off for somebody, depending on how you handle this situation. Chasing customers out of your fucking business that aren't doing anything wrong, that are looking to purchase something from you.
Yeah, he says time in Stoney's 90 minutes, money spent $15.
There you go. There you go. You showed them, Cheetos.
Good job.
You showed them.
He would have hung out all afternoon, but whatever.
Aaron doesn't even remember. For all we know, your source is actually the winner of the cornhole tournament. He could just be saying that.
It's true. That's a good point. We will never know,
We'll
unfortunately.
never know the winner of cornhole.
It's lost to us. Supertip.gg/WATP. They should have made Aaron sing Informer by Snow. No, he shouldn't sing anything by anyone. Barrister 1401.
Julie, I love these super tip interruptions from Barrister. Why make you on those y'all at 3? Don't you?
This guy haunts me with these interruptions on our show. I've had to raise it up to $50 and he still fucking interrupts. He always picks the times where I'm in the middle of whatever.
Joseph Collins, I hate when Aaron says I gotta pee. What grown man says that? Aaron Emholt is the answer.
Yeah. Used to be, I'm running to the little boys' room. I'll be right back, guys.
Carson Calloway, I'm late and missed the Black Mouth segment, but I wish more than anything that Fez, Mary Watley were here to see Opie's decline. We'd love to have Fezzy back. Ham Hands, $5. I'm late to this Aaron party. The dude that calls everything gay licked up another dude's goo? What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Oh, hi, Kaylee.
If I call you gay first, then I'm not gay.
Yeah, it's worse than that. We discovered through his Google history, browser history, that he would go on Kiwi Farms and read about people talking about his polycule with his ex-wife April and the Ricadas. And after reading about what they were saying about it, because they all hate Nick Ricada, he would immediately go on to Pornhub and look at cuck porn and jerk off.
Listen, it's
again,
very important
terrestrial
to love
radio.
yourself.
Yeah, it is important to love yourself. But again, terrestrial radio, if you're interested, he is available.
Big Daddy Dodo. That looks like you, Lucy. Why don't you let me help you turn that frown upside down, darling?
Don't listen
Work
to him.
harder.
He's a mess. Yeah.
I think he wants some. Mark Davis coming in, $5. Look at the lines in the front and back of Aaron's shirt. He's wearing either a girdle or a manzier.
We during the karaoke video, there are a couple spots where you see a straight line at some point on his shirt going around. Now, some people have said that that's a golf shirt and it's got like a breathable flap or something, but I don't know. It's two completely different shades of blue, and there's clearly a line visible that goes all the way around.
I didn't see it. I haven't examined it very closely, but I would say either golf shirt, or I also think that Aaron might just be like gay enough to wear a wife beater under things. So I could imagine a wife beater more than I could imagine.
Oh, wife
a
beater is
girdle.
gay?
Yeah, wife
No?
beaters.
Is that what you're saying?
Show me
Liz?
yours
right back.
right now, Carl. Take off your shirt.
We're a wife beater at the Tope Show on Saturday.
Oh, boy.
Fucking gay.
No wonder God rained all over you.
Oh, dude, I got soaked. It was brutal.
Yeah, I know,
let's-
he's so hot. Oh my God.
Let's finish this.
I got to see that wife beater.
And then one of them came to like round, and everyone just was really nice to him and was having a great time. And he even said publicly, he's like, no, everyone actually was having a lot of fun. It was actually a really good time. And it's like, dude, too many wins for the toe. Too many wins for the toe.
Wow.
Yay.
Wow, he was having too many wins.
So many.
So he's told he doesn't remember any of them because
No,
he was
doesn't
shit
remember
faced.
about
But
it. Yeah, but he's crushing it. When I started doing WATP in 2016, I was a big fan of morning radio. And so I had a lot of drops. A lot of drops that were familiar to O&A fans and Howard Stern fans and other things that I enjoyed. I remember getting called out when we started gaining some notoriety, getting called out for like, oh, what does Carl think? This is like a radio show or something?
Right.
It's podcasting. Podcasts don't do this kind of thing. I'm like, oh, that's what I like. These fucking shows now with Chad Zumach and Aaron and Red Bar, they're just constantly hitting the same fucking drop over and over and over again. And it's so obnoxious.
yeah, I'm with you on that. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Standing in a parking lot, getting mad at people for having a good time and having a successful event, it is kind of a sad existence. And like, you don't feel bad for the person that does that, but you're also like, it's weird that they don't understand how mentally ill this is. But
Aaron was invited to Hackamania and responded, I'll come, but I'm going to box 5 of you in a boxing ring. That's
Right.
not mental illness. But this guy who came to like make fun of him at his show, that guy has a problem. Sure.
And then he sent in a video too, right? Like for
I don't know if it's the
Hackamania.
same guy. Oh, yes.
No, Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron sent in the video for Hackamania, yes.
I remember Chad wished for a mass shooting. I don't remember what Aaron's was.
Aaron
but-
was similar. They both
It
had
was.
kind of the same thing, like fuck all you guys, like tongue in cheek, like look at me, I'm part of the crew here. And Aaron then claimed that he won Hackamania, like the place went apeshit for him, and it went so well.
Nice.
He also claimed that Patrick Melton turned off the live feed during the video because he didn't realize that we played that clip during Biggest Problem in the Universe because Vito Giswaldi is the one who worked
Right.
with them on it. And I was on stage during that. We played it, and it streamed. It wasn't during This Little Piggy. And he's like, oh, they didn't play my video clip? Oh, I bet Patrick ran behind the board and turned it off. No, we're not scared. No one's scared.
You're also like, who gives a shit? We're having fun. Like, I mean, I guess if this is how they want to spend their day, watching other people have a good time and get angry about it. Text message, is there going to be another comedy show in the fall so we can do this all over again? I'm thinking about it. Oh,
please.
Silverwolf says, I think one of my favorites was the 3 people that came into Stoney's during you doing Hogan. They stayed for like 3 to 5 minutes and then left. The old lady was pissed. Well, there were people who were coming in to go to Stoney's and they didn't know there was an event there. So they were coming in just to hang out and have a few drinks at Stoney's. And they came in and they're like, what? And there's a guy dressed in a Hulk Hogan costume yelling on stage. And I can't imagine what a weird thing that would be to walk into.
Yeah, especially because it wasn't funny.
Yeah. What's weirder is that the bar would just let people come in on a night where they have a show.
Right, with $20
Where you have to
tickets,
pay
buy
for
in
entry.
advance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're looking to make money, here's an idea. Sell a guy a hat.
Have hats available when they want them. All right, I want to play. Frog sent this over.
Well, do you see what I'm sorry, Mason in Portland in the poor chat?
No, I didn't see it.
It says Melton is playing Gino's set from the anniversary show. Aaron is going to jail.
Oh shit! Oh, are we violating some HROs?
Oh no!
Oh boy!
Oh,
I can't wait to see what that looks like.
I was going to say that sounds very exciting.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like Gino. I've known him for years. We've worked many clubs together. If a club doesn't want him to say something, Gino just zips right up.
Yeah. Just write down the things you don't want me to say, and I promise I won't.
Oh, I can't
That's
wait.
Gino's approach. Oh no.
Oh my God. He was just writing Kayla material on the way over.
So I see this bitch that's got a tattoo on her tit, right? Let me tell you about this bitch.
Oh God.
That's amazing.
Let me show you the picture. Put it on the big screen, Cheeto.
Oh, can only imagine what was happening. I want to play this Kevin Brennan stuff Frog sent over for us because Kevin Brennan is obsessed with Supertip. He's very upset about this whole thing happening. And when I started watching this clip, I went, oh no. We have Kevin watching, let's see, it's
speaking of doing this right now. Again, people are like, you don't even have to go after people. These people are such fucking clowns. All you gotta do is sometimes sit back. Take a day off. Take a day off and let these clowns clown.
All right, so this is from So Thorough Joe Burrow. And I'm nervous about it because he's watching Mersh, watching Uncle Rico, watching MLC. And now we're watching Kevin watching Mersh, watching Uncle Rico, watching MLC. But Frog did a great job editing this, so it's mostly just Kevin talking about it, which normally Kevin will just sit there and watch it. So we actually can respond to what Kevin is saying, thankfully.
Melton's like, yeah, I don't care what you said. If I can make $10 off of you, you can use super tips. I can't wait till Gino starts using super tips. And Kiana's going to have to walk back when she said Melton has gay in his eyes.
If you want to sue me over saying that Patrick...
Numbers better go up or else I'm ending this shortly. Shout out to Bubba. I didn't even do a show yesterday and Bubba sent me a Zelle. It's called, okay, he addressed it. I guess I watched the beginning of this. I don't even remember this. We were watching while they watched us?
It's actually more convoluted than I thought. It's Kevin watching Mersh, watching MLC, watching the Uncle Rico show, watching Kevin. Make sense?
No.
No, none of it.
Oh, that's when my table broke? Oh, I think that's what happened. That's when my table broke, and they were watching it, and then they took the channel down. They took the show down. Remember? They stuck it to me? Like, this guy's a lot to brag about.
So, Can I just say so? So he's talking about, we watched a clip of him, his camera fell over the other day. We watched. Yep. So then he was watching it on his show, and Frog was...
That was amazing.
Yeah, Frog saw that he was watching it, so he made it private for literally 30 seconds and then unlocked it again, made it public again, and Kevin never hit play again. Yep. He could have watched it and he just didn't.
Yep. That was brilliant.
Him and Stevie Lou losing their minds.
Oh, poor darlings. Back to the volume.
Carl? Nope, he will never notice us.
I took the
I was muted this whole time.
Yeah, we heard none of it.
Yeah. Go back.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Sorry, guys. Carl's a little drunk right now. It's not his fault.
My bad. I was trying to mute myself. I didn't know I didn't unmute myself.
And they were watching it, and then they took the channel down. They took the show down. Remember? They stuck it to me. Like, this guy's a lot to brag about.
Yeah, I'm bragging. I made like $1,000 in 3 days.
Oh no! Show me the money. Show me the money. This is what all these guys do now. We're killing it. We can't see it. And again, Chad made $1,000 his first 3 days too.
This is such a weird thing that Kevin's doing. Why would we be able to see what other people are making? In what world does this exist?
Well,
I know Playboard or Patreon, and people can count super chats or something, but what the fuck?
Here's the ultimate thing, right? If he's killing it like he says he is, and if he's number one with his big foam finger like he says he is, why would it bother him what other people are making?
Yes.
Right?
I don't give a shit what other people are making. I'm good. We're good
when we beat his ass in numbers, any fucking metric you want to throw for years, we never fucking sat there and talked about what's Kevin making today. Kevin, you do shows twice a day because you need to. You're upset at people making money on super tips because you want that money so bad, but you've painted yourself into a corner and you can't be a part of it. And it's got to kill him that there's just this leaderboard with no totals. That's what's making him nuts.
He hates it. And I said this before, but Kevin does do a lot of business through YouTube super chats, and it's the dumbest thing a person can do. You're literally giving 30% of your income over to YouTube and then another percentage, which is significant, over to Apple.
But even more important, what if one day, for whatever fucking reason, and guess what? It happens, YouTube takes your whole fucking channel away.
Yep.
Now where are you going to make 70%? Where are you going to make any percent?
I think that there are two aspects of him being so fixated on this that drive me so incredibly insane. And the first one is anytime that you work at a job, you're not like, it's like standard, at least here in the United States, for us not to compare our incomes, right? Like that's the standard. That's the norm.
To do that.
It's gauche, exactly. But the other thing that completely drives me insane about it is the number one place where people do compare incomes is when it comes to celebrities. Everybody wants to know, what is Keanu Reeves' net worth? Like, what did
he get paid for John Wick 3?
What did you get paid? Yeah,
Right.
And so when he brings this up, all that says to me is that he thinks that anybody who he is insulting about how much money they're making, all that says to me is that he's saying that person's a celebrity, and we should care about what they're worth.
Yeah,
we should care about what they're making.
Sports is the other instance where people are looking at salaries and going, who's the highest paid pitcher? Who's the highest paid quarterback?
And so it's just so insane to me to ever have these conversations. It's, oh my God, he's a fucking retard.
None of us are that rich, Kevin. None of us are doing so well that we should be bragging about it.
Yeah, go watch a guy named I Show Speed on YouTube when he's on live. Go see what that's fucking like. Anybody else? We're not a pimple on the fucking ass of YouTube money wise.
Whatever podcast, they make tens of thousands of dollars every episode, and they don't give any of it to Google.
Yeah.
And in addition to that, I have met both of you guys in person many times. It's humbleness. It's not, oh my God, I'm throwing my dick around. Look at how much fucking money I made today. Shut the fuck up about your money.
It's weird.
Why does it matter?
I apologize for that.
It's a weird way to be.
And then it stops. Then it slows down to a trickle. Everybody has their fun for a couple of days, and then it slows down. But show me your Stripe account, Mersh. All you got to do is screenshot it. I'm sure it's easy to show everybody. Show me. And again, didn't Clownte make $500 dollars? I was gonna say bones, but I don't think people say that for dollars. 510.
Stuttering John says big ones. 500
Large.
big ones.
Frank, do people say bones? Like, it's 20 bones. They used to, right? Not so much anymore. Anyway, Clowntown they did a 6-hour show. So if they made $500, that's six that's less than $100 an hour.
But that's what
divided
he
by
does.
6.
No shit.
He does 4 to 6 hour shows every day.
Right.
That's
And then,
also
and then
a
brags
totally
he makes $20,000
reasonable.
a month, which is not impressive for the amount of work he's doing. I'm sorry. What's that, Lucy?
No, it's so offensive to me when people bitch about how much money they're making when you're not putting on a show and less than $100. Let's say that you're making $50 an hour on this. Even if you're giving 30% to YouTube, that's still more than a lot of people make. Fuck that, dude. I hate it so much.
It's so weird.
After YouTube and PayPal take their cut, so they're probably left with about $5 an hour each.
After PayPal takes its cut, this guy's so out of it. He has no idea what he's talking about.
And he breaks down, they have this many people. So here's what they make per hour.
Yeah. It's a weird thing to obsess on, man. Just put on a
retard.
show.
So again, Mersh is rich, and even if he did get rich, he'd lose it all.
Mersh is the first person to tell you he's not rich. Mersh will tell you he's not doing well.
But
he
that's
needs
how.
help.
But that's how mentally ill he is. Is he hears a guy like Mersh saying, "Dude, Supertips is amazing. I made $1,000 my first week doing it," and he goes, "Oh, this guy's claiming he's rich now." No, he's just saying it's a great system, and it was so helpful. That's what he's saying.
Mersh, when I was down in Florida in 2020,
Yeah.
he gave me a ride somewhere in his car. He's not rich.
Right.
His car's a piece of shit.
Humble brag.
Gambling, because he's a degenerate.
I guess it's a running joke because I got in his car. I was like, dude. He goes, "Oh, really? You don't know about this?" I said, "No, I didn't know that was a running joke that you drive a shit box."
You know who's rich? The guy who doesn't do 2 shows a day, 7 days a week.
Right.
That guy's rich.
Yeah.
Or a gambler, and I think he's a degenerate a lot of things. He's like a 5-tool baseball player. He's a degenerate in a lot of different things. He's an alcoholic. He's a gambling aholic. What do you call it? First of all, he's not even monetized on YouTube. I went to his Playboard super chat. He's not even monetized on YouTube.
Oh, he hates that. This fucking idiot is going on Playboard every day and refreshing everyone. He's probably got it all set up in all his tabs. Go to Mersh. Go to Uncle Rico. Go to
Carl, it was like a month, maybe 2 months ago, where he really spent like some time on Playboard. He talked about it in detail on his show. And I said, when we were watching the clip, I said, because he mentioned, I'm not paying for it, but I'm able to view it as for free as a guest or whatever. And you can only view a certain number before you pay for it. And I said to the guys, he's going to end up paying for this membership. And this is all his show is going to. This is the Lenny Bruce factor, right? This is his court transcripts that he's up on stage sifting through. And this is it. This is his whole show now. Let's see what let's see what Clown Town did. Let's see what this one did. The fuck? What is this?
He literally thinks the reason why we use Supertip is so that it's not transparent. So that you guys just say that so that we don't know how much money you're making. It's like, no. It's actually a way better system and it pays out faster and we make.
No, it has
nothing
to do with 90% going to the house.
Right,
no, nothing like that.
But Kevin thinks we're doing this so we can't go on Playboard and compare.
Well, I love that. That's a bonus in all this, right?
Yeah, it's a huge bonus. I agree.
So again, he acts like this is a bold choice. He had no choice. He can't make any money on YouTube. So he's not making any money on Rumble with the Rumble rants and the fish lunch. So now he has to go hat in hand to the Hunchback one.
I think that this is about bending the knee, swearing fealty.
Oh, wow. He couldn't even finish the thought without going to the bong. Wow, this guy's a real pro. This guy's a real pro. Go ahead. Suck away, sucker. Well,
You can say a lot of things about Mersh. He doesn't consider himself a real pro when he's doing Nightwave.
These guys, all these guys just need money for their drugs and alcohol. That's a fact. The pedophile guy over here, this guy, they're all just trying to get, hey, I got enough money for weed? Then I'm fine.
Hey, man, I'd rather buy weed with my money than a new bike tire, you queer. What do you think of that? Go pedal to the store and get 2 gallons of milk again. Jerk off.
Both of my fucking bike tires are flat right now. I got to put in no
Carl.
So pissed.
No, Carl,
You
you're one
have
of the
new
cool
windows
ones.
and no bikes.
I know. I'm
Right.
so fucking pissed about it.
Rock bottom, Carl.
Even Stevie Lou doesn't embarrass himself this badly. Stevie knows.
That's a good
Okay.
joke. That's
All
a
right.
good joke.
Yeah.
No, the funny thing about that is that Stevie Lou's watching going, yeah, that's right, Kevin. I don't. He
You're
doesn't
right,
get it.
Dad.
Yeah, he doesn't get the joke.
Never in the middle of a sentence. Holy shit, is this the longest bong hit ever? Did anyone
guess.
time this?
I guess, Kevin. I don't know, man.
I'm going to time it. Second
Oh, God,
bong
please
hit.
don't.
Is that recommended
To listen
by
to
the
you.
FDA?
Yeah.
I mean, that seems a little long. That can't be good for the lungs.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Then he went back for more. He didn't even exhale, did he? He just keeps it in? Well, yeah, that he's living a life. Wow, I envy this clown. Wow. I envy this clown. Wow, this guy makes magic.
But he does envy him.
You
He's
don't even know
totally
how to
jealous of him. This is why he's watching this clip.
Get high. He gets so high, he coughs it all up. Hey, how about next time?
The real reason why he's watching this clip is because Doom pulled it for him. He didn't have to do any work. He can just go on Doom's channel and start watching it. He's like, he sees himself on there. He's like, oh, cool. I'll watch this. Then go, wow.
That's something to talk about.
Oh,
And it's about him, so he doesn't have to do any research.
he loves
you
it.
know? Yeah.
The thing about Kevin and this whole no one's making any money, he's the only one making any money thing that he's been doing. You could do that for like a few months.
Yeah.
And then like if a channel folds, like if the Shuli network goes away,
God
you'd be
forbid.
like, I told you so. I told you they weren't making any money. Obviously they're not. Years have gone by now. So it's just pathetic. To continue on, it's like, oh, they're faking it. They're not making any money. They're making all this shit up. Patrick Melton had all these predictions and proclamations about what Aaron and April were up to. And then he was right. And it became this whole thing. It's like, holy shit. That's the difference between Patrick Melton and Kevin Brennan. Kevin Brennan's been playing the Shuli network's not making any money. It's all going to go away. It's all
He's
fake.
in fantasy
Nothing's
land.
happening.
He's just making shit up.
You could do that for a few months and then you have to abandon it because you're not right about it. The reason why I talk about Opie's family maybe abandoning him is because there's nothing but evidence of it. And all we do is watch clips where it's just like Opie hasn't washed his hair in 3 months and he hasn't clipped his toenails in a year. You're like, he's not married to a woman. This is not possible.
Yeah. Kevin, explain how you can go on Saturday night in an apartment with your entire family and yell and scream till 4 a.m.
Yeah.
How does that work? Explain that part.
That's
Be
what I
interesting.
mean. That's what I mean. Like these are things that you could like, I think this is going to come to fruition. I think
There's a little-
talk about
There's
this.
empirical evidence to
There's
it.
going to be
Yes.
a payoff at the end of all of this.
Yes.
All right. We're not going to get to the Karmic X being drunk with Felicia, unfortunately, but
Dang it
Whatnot
all.
Chaser is here for us. Wow, Gino is a great comic. I have $10 to hire him.
Oh, speaking of, Carl, I
Yeah.
sent you something. Check your phone. I texted you.
will.
Apparently, Gino was on Aaron's show today
Okay.
and made a boo-boo and brought something up that is not supposed to be brought up.
Oh,
And
is that what that was what that last super chat was about?
I guess
a couple of super chats ago.
Well, I guess somebody was saying that his stand-up set was not good, and then
Problematic. Yeah. And then there's
yeah,
this too.
and then there's apparently he made an appearance from
Like,
pretty.
thanks for getting me started on the look. By the way, watch this. Hold on, I'm going to show you my first campaign.
How much did you make?
I didn't do it yet. I can make 37 cents.
37 cents.
And after I read it, I'll say your boy didn't do too well. You know what I'd say. That you can't even joke like that. Fair point. All right, never mind.
Oh, Pretty Antisocial posted that. Thank you, Pretty Antisocial.
Boy.
That is hilarious.
Holy shit.
Remember this HRO thing that I have looming over me, you fucking idiots?
I thought that was a YouTube bit. That's real?
Your boy didn't do too bad is not something that we can say on this show, you idiots. Oh, Gino. Never stop being you,
Antisocial.
Gino.
Never.
Also, Pretty Antisocial, killing it right now.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, they do a
appreciate-
great job.
I appreciate them. And I'll be hanging out with Gino on September 5th at WATPlive.com if you want to come see us in the Catskills as part of Chrissy Mayer's Content Hotel, WATP Live. Looking forward to finding out what it was like being at Aaron's house for the weekend. Stewie felt coming in. KB's whole life has been looking in other people's wallets. That's why he's jealous of his brother and hates his own family. And he'll never figure it out, too. That's the crazy part. I don't understand people who get to their 60s and they're miserable and they're still doing the same things that make them miserable. It's like, how do you not figure this out by now?
In a way, they want to keep that going. You know, it's like, because Kevin needs something to, but nobody wants to see a happy Kevin. Actually, nobody's ever seen.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, nobody's ever seen a happy
Kevin
Kevin.
should
What am I talking about?
Phil Collins hates SteelToe, $10. Lucy, you truly have the best smile I have ever seen.
Agreed.
Thank you.
Look at that. Someone's looking up at your face.
what a weirdo.
Shocking.
Yeah, that's gay.
It's very gay.
Yeah, right, as Aaron would say. It's very gay. All right, this has been a fantastic episode. I want to thank the great Lucy Tightbox for joining us, of course, once over with Kaylee on YouTube, celebrating 5,000 subs. Get over there and give her a sub. Let's get to 10,000.
Carl, I'm going to interrupt you, though. I'm doing my own plugs today because I can do it, because I have exciting news to talk about. The first one is that I am very happy to announce that I officially will be coming and bombarding Chrissy's Content Hotel. I am taking over. I'm going to be there. I'm hanging out with everybody.
No shit.
Hopefully, you'll give me time
exciting.
of day while you're busy talking and hobnobbing with Gino and Keanu.
I don't know. I heard
and-
Brian Johnson's coming on the Creep Off today, so.
Oh, okay, in that
Maybe him and
case,
Mary
that's why
Beth
I'm
will-
going. That's the real reason that I'm going. So I'm going to be there. That's going to be absolutely amazing. In addition to that, I am very excited because tonight I will be doing the Edge Files with the wonderful Luigi Greenberg as well as Trucker Andy. We will be live on all of our channels, including Once Over with Kaylee, Cayley, and we are going to be talking about Carl Tanzler. So if anybody wants to hear a crazy, crazy story about obsession and women and maybe some boobies, that's where we will be at 7 p.m. this evening. I know.
It's a story
words.
about boobies, or there are boobies on the show?
Well, I don't know. You'll find out.
Okay, I'll tune in.
Listen, that was the best that I've ever done at plugs, so be proud of me.
I was
It was
impressed.
great. It was great. I didn't hear a word, but I mean, it was good from
Let
what
me
the
do it
chat
again
said.
like this.
Shuli Agar, where can people find you? You got a show going on tonight?
Well, I'm taking Kevin's advice, and I'm taking the night off tonight. So nothing live tonight. But I do want to plug September 13th. Anthony Zenhauser will be in Rochester. Comedy at the Carlson. Go check him out. The new special's great. He's a phenomenal comic. He's doing the Rickles room. It's an excellent room. CarlsonComedy.com for tickets. Go support my baby boy. Thank you.
Agreed. And it's a great comedy club. KFT, Carl's Frosted Tips coming in at the very end. Supertip.gg/WATP.
This stupid Jay thinks I'm going to pay him. I am Super Tips. It's mine. Shuli want to take a train ride to camp?
Not falling for that again. Got me
Been
once.
bored at night, but it wasn't last night.
Yep.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Shuli, I appreciate you being here, man. Always good to
problem.
talk to you.
Hey, and I stayed the whole show just because there were 3 people crying that they wanted me to leave the whole time. I had to leave an hour ago, but I stayed just to piss them
Just
off.
for those people.
That's
Yeah.
perfect.
So
A
enjoy.
trooper. A trooper.
Kaylee, always a treat.
You always a treat.
What?
I'm lying.
I was fishing for a compliment.
Oh, wait. The other thing that I wanted to
Oh,
plug
shit, you got
also
more to
with-
talk about? Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Hooch and Annie with the Isotopes.
That is true. We're opening for Joan Jett in a couple
There
of
you go.
weeks.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Yes. What's the date of that? August 9th or something like that.
Is she aware? Is she aware?
No,
that you guys-
she has no
Okay.
idea.
Yeah,
We've
keep it that
already
way.
been told not to look the talent in the eyes. So
TheIceTopes.com for more information. We have a show coming up at Radio Social as well in August. And
Point, double point. A stuttering